got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather around.
Oh, buddy. How about 10 out of 10 rookie Austin Wells for the pinstripes?
Nice. Very cool.
Shout out to Arturo Cotto, a resident Yankees fanatic in the house. Beautiful.
Get ready for the hottest new cards in the world. Sizzling new for 92. Donruss, a radical redesign with action so big, back so bold, rookie and elite cards so great, they're almost too hot to handle. The sizzling new 92 Donruss cards. They're turning the collecting world upside down.
Nice catch. Thanks them up, Mike.
No one packs excitement like Donruss.
Shout out to WKRP in Cincinnati,
Nice.
Ellie De La Cruz,
That's awesome.
Orale Bateau,
That's amazing.
and the legend Mr. Johnny Bench. Damn. 21 out of 25 on the Orale, Johnny Bench, and Ellie. That's what I'm saying, good sirs. Thank you, thank you.
Is that a throuple?
That's a thruple on a card, that's right. Oh, my brother. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junkwax nasty. Buddy. Holy guacamole. Damn. That pays for your entire order. Done. That is a super short print on-card auto Jackson Churio. Damn, brother.
The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down to the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right. Number 30 touches them all. And boy, what a Father's Day gift for Senior. The dugout empties as he rounds third, getting the glad hand from Mark Berry. Greeted at home plate by Adam Dunn. Now Jason LaRue, followed by Sean Casey. And each of them will get a piece of Ken Griffey Jr. before he gets back into the dugout, hitting his 500th home run to right field. Leading off this sixth inning, and last but not least, manager Dave Miley. And now Junior running down toward the area where his mom and dad sit, and he is there with his father for a big Father's Day hug. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Looking for his youngsters, and Trey, his oldest, comes up. They're all down there, his wife Melissa. What a scene. Junior doffs his helmet to the crowd, and what an ovation they give him here in St. Louis.
It is a 1 of 1. Adley Rushman.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Game used. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. That is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to the kid, Adley Rushman.
That's a cool one.
That is magnificent.
That's really cool.
All right, pobrecito Altuvito. John McDonald. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junkwax nasty.
Nice.
Bo frickin' Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Not Cocoa Crisp.
I mean, heck.
Want to make a trade? I need your Buster Posey Tops card.
What you got?
I'll trade you. You for Matt Cain? Ortiz and Pedroia? Ugh, come on, Mike Trout All-Star card.
I've got an idea.
You collected two?
This is gonna get the deal done.
1969 Johnny Bench All-Star rookie?
Deal. Rediscover Tops.
How about Zandy Bogarts? Shout out to
nice.
our Dutch brother Renanker from
Number
the
25.
Netherlands. That is number 19 out of 25, Zandy Bogarts. We're going to party like it's 19 out of 25.
Now, going upper deck means more ways to get in the game. More players in every pack means more chances to collect and win. And a cool Star Quest foil card in every pack gets you into more games at UpperDeckKids.com. With 18 cards in every new Upper Deck pack, there's more ways to get in the game.
Lots more.
Get a parent's permission before going online. Go to UpperDeckKids.com for details.
And get more than lucky.
Another Oriole. Colton Cowser.
Nice.
Rookie.
It's pretty.
Auto. 225.
Those are some real relics.
Aren't they awesome?
Yeah.
Gosh, these are sick.
So cool.
12 out of 25. Sleeve up the Acuna. What? I am literally crying right now. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Number to 75. Julio Rodriguez on card auto. Ah! Holy shiitake mushrooms! Amazing! Oh my gosh! My friends, my head is gonna explode! The man. The myth. The pool hose.
Oh, nice.
Future Hall of Famer.
That's
14 out of 30 on the gold framed.
It is second down and 12. Seattle at the Bears 32. Largen in motion. Craig for Largen. He is open. Diving catch to the 2-yard line. Awesome. 29-yard gain. What a grab by Steve Largen. Excellent as he goes in on the post and then back to the corner. He beat inside-outside coverage. Todd Bell and Frazier went back to the corner. And watch this. You talk about timing your leap perfectly. Steve Largen now 95 straight games that he has made a pass reception. And the Seahawks are down to the 2.5-yard line.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. What? 1 of 1. Mookie freaking Betts.
Hello, you know us. We're a Major League Baseball team.
But since we haven't won a pennant in over 30 years, nobody recognizes us, not even in our own hometown.
That's why we carry the American Express card.
No matter how far out of first we are, it's cool. You know, it keeps us from getting shut out at our favorite hotels and restaurant-type places.
So you're looking for some big league clout. Apply for that little green home run heater.
Look what it's done for us. People still don't recognize us, but
we're contenders now.
The American Express card. Don't steal home without it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On opening day, an absolutely beautiful Michael Jordan SP1. Love it. There we go, my friends. Oh, I'm so glad you're here to see that. Feel. Oh, wow. Junkwax Holy shiitake mushrooms. 2024 Rookie of the Year, Louis Gill. Well, hello, you legends. How you doing? Damn good to see you on this thankful Thursday morning. Hello. I see Ernie down there. I see Mr. Mesco. I see each and every one of you that just really watched that brand new video over there. Got to give a shout out to Mrs. Junkwax and Mikey for helping us out with that amazing piece of art. Good morning, Kevin Ward. Our Taiwanese Titan, Jeremy. Good morning, buddy. Great to see you as well. Making my morning over there. Good morning, Kyle Willard, my San Antonio neighbor. Good to see you, Jared. Good to see you, James Berkey. How we doing, boys? Happy Thursday, everyone. All right, give me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. So the good news, a lot of you know that typically when I start my show, we got to go live on all those platforms. We got to get everything all set up. That little video allows me to do that without you seeing it. So we don't have to do any of that. We're all set to go. So I love that video. That is a wonderful way to start our morning. And just to let you know, my friends, that will be an evolving, living highlight video. So eventually that will change. And you'll get different ones in there. Thank you, Johnny Ward. Good morning, J-Rod. I am well. How are you doing this morning, you legend? Johnny Mesco. Oh, bro. Smacking Mr. Kevin Ward with that free 1-month subscription. That is a beautiful thing, my friend, and I cannot thank you enough. Sincerely appreciate you paying that one forward to the family. And Johnny Mesco, that is your 4th gifted sub here in the family, you legend. Thank you. All right, folks. One moment. Get some tunes going. You know what we must do, my dear friends. Let's start this show the best way we know how, shall we? As always, everybody, happy Thursday morning. It is wonderful to see you. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. I hope you all had a wonderful sleep. You know I did. Kinda. Let's bust into some nectar of life, shall we? Cheers, my friends. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Damn, I love spicy water. Always sets me right, never does me wrong. Good morning, Doc. How you doing, legend? Always good to see you on this happy Thursday. We will allow everybody to file in here for just a moment, and then we're going to get into some family rips. We got a couple of juicy ones this morning. Shout out to Super Grover. We have not 1, not 2, but 3. Our final Garbage Pail Kids MLB boxes. We're sold out. That's it. So thank you so much, Super Grover. We will bust into those in just a couple of minutes. And also shout out to our TikTok buddy, Mr. Lonnie. So we will get him up in here as well. And as of right, meow, we are live on the TikTok. Beautiful. I just wanted to have a little private start to our morning over here on Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. It's Danny. Que paso, Senor Rendon? Good to see our Colorado cousin. Doc, it is not very often that I get to see you gracing us with your presence first thing in the morning. Good to see you too, good buddy. Making my morning over there, Doc. Thank you, Big Earn. You and I both good, sir. We adapt and overcome when we must, but gosh, it's nice to just have everything work. It's so nice. But you know what, folks? I will always share with you. It takes the bad days to appreciate the good days, right? If every day was a good day, how would we compare it? So I take the bad days with the good days too because it's all part of the game, you know? Happens to the best of us, gosh dang it. I am glad you were doing well, Doc. Beautiful, brother. Vinny Blanc, top of the morning to you, legend. Great to see you as well. Happy Thursday. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around you, legends. All right, folks, we are live on all those platforms. I think we need to bust into our very first pack of juicy junkwax. And I think we're going to do some junkiest of the junk this morning. Ooh, what's up, Derek Dilly? Top of the morning to you, legend. Macho Danny Savage. Oh, yeah. Top of the morning to you, Mr. Maloney, my Boston brother. I love it, Danny. You gotta mess around, score a triple-double. All right, we gotta pop out some chat. The heck? Just as I was talking about how nice it is to have things work, TikTok is messing up on me. Gotta love it. We will adapt and overcome. All right, damn good to see you this morning, you legends. Accent Embroidery, welcome. Macho Danny Savage smacking me with some heart puffs this morning. That is extremely kind of you, my brother, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Danny. It is gifts like that that help to keep this thing together. You know it. At this point, anyway. We'll make it through, gosh dang it. I got you, Mikey. Uh-oh. Hold up. Come on. There you go. Thank you, Mikey. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, good afternoon. Or I should say good morning. Happy Thursday. There you go, Mikey. I got you covered. Thank you, good sir. Super Grover letting us know that we have 4 spots left in our half case break of 2019 Bowman's Best. I am stoked about that, folks. Beautiful. Cannot hardly wait to bust into those 4 boxes. As I have said before, I got that feeling. We're going to find something juicy in one of those 4 boxes, if not all of them. So thank you, my friends. I appreciate you. Real quick, before we bust into some stuff, I got to grab some break sheets. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Mrs. Junkwax still has them from last night. I'll be right back. All right, we good to go. So, my friends, before we bust into that first pack of juicy junk wax, let me show you what we got going here. So, that is a half case break. 4 hobby boxes of 2019 Bowman's Best. There is some mini mixers up there, if you are interested. Somebody is going to get into a half case break of this product for possibly under $10. That is astonishing, because 2019 Bowman's Best is not a cheap product. So, just throw that out there, my friends. If you would like to get in on that, please feel free to do so. 16 autographs in that one. How about Topps Fire 2022 and 2022 Panini Chronicles? 2 hobby boxes. That is just $16 a spot. Still plenty of amazing spots left. That one will be random. 2024 Panini Prism Baseball. That is cheaper than lunch. Just $11 a spot. There is 3 autographs in that box, and I cannot hardly wait to see who we pull this time. So we have gone through 11 of those boxes. We have found some truly magnificent autographs in that Panini product. Shout out to Derek Morrison, who pulled that sweet Ellie De La Cruz autograph. Good morning, Mr. Sapansky. Great to see you, my man. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for being here with us. Todd in the Wet Sprocket Emp Field. Always good to see you too, good buddy. Steven, I just want to sell you free cable. Hey, sounds good, Todd. I appreciate it, sir. All right, so almost halfway on Panini Prism. Folks, we have plenty of amazing teams still left in our Spectra football. Remember, folks, that is over $1,000 worth of cards there. And you have the opportunity to get in on that one for like 30 or 40 bucks. Good luck. And last but not least, of course, my friends, we have some basketball. I am very aware that this one's probably going to take just a little bit of time to fill. We'll just let it be a slow burn, no big deal. Again, second break in a row where you have over $1,000 worth of cards, and you're getting into that for $49. There's 3 hobby boxes If you remember the very first break that we did of that, it was pretty damn good. So I'm stoked to bust into a second round. And remember, folks, that will be our last basketball break for quite a while. I'm just throwing that out there. Not a sales tactic. I'm just being honest with you. Probably the last basketball break we're going to see for a while. Till probably 2026, possibly. Unless we get into some, like, really old stuff. All right, so there you go, folks. That is where we are in the break department. If you would like to change any of those breaks, you are more than welcome to do so at junkwaxvintage.com. Speaking of junkwaxvintage.com, good morning, Timbo T. Wood. One half of the Towers of Power. Great to see you, you handsome son of a gun. Shout out to you and Beef. Good morning, Kevin Curtin, my Irish brother. Shout out to the Emerald Isle. Good to see you this morning, you legend. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. If you are new here this morning, if you've been hiding under a rock, good morning. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning. Starting your morning the right way. With that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, some camaraderie, and always a whole heck of a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense, and I would have it no other way. All right, legends. Good morning, Mark. I see over there sharing out my live on TikTok. Thank you, good sir. Top of the morning, Mr. Joey Krug. Slowly but surely, you legends, we are getting the entire family up in here. It is magnificent to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here. You all smell delicious, like sugar cookies and cinnamon. It's Bruno. Good morning, Gabriel Bruno. How you doing, you legend? Always good to see you, buddy. Mr. Berkey, you silly goose. The Shermanator CJ. Mr. Pots and Pans himself, gracing us with his presence. Good to see you, buddy. Hell yeah. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, you magnificent human beings. All right, let's get into that very first pack of juicy junk wax, and then we're going to refresh that shop. Do we have Lonnie here with us this morning? Lonnie Johnson. If you are here, please let me know, good sir. All right, junkiest of the junk, 1990 score football. Let's see if we can't find a Bo Jackson. That's right, Kevin, it sure is. It is Friday Junior. My man. Aw, thank you, Steven. Excuse me. All right, for Da Bucks, Reuben Davis. Courtney Hall. Roland James taking down a bill. EJ Junior. Shout out to Scotty Too Hottie Kunico. Teddy Hendricks. Back-to-back Hall of Famers with old Double B, Buck Buchanan. Triple Hall of Famer. Oh, Bob Greasy. I heard a young man call him Bob Grease the other day. Gotta love it. David Wyman for my Seattle Seahawks. Zimmerman for Minnesota. Another Seahawk, Mr. Tony Woods. Little Morning Woods. Who is it? Mike Jones. I love it so much. Charles Arbuckle, shout out to Garfield. Dennis Brown from the University of Washington. Go Huskies. And shout out to my home state of Washington. And my Washingtonians. Jerry and the Swiss Family Robinson. The Adventures of Milo and Otis Anderson. Shout out to Melody and Webster. And we're not talking about Gary Coleman. Mikey Webster. There you go. Hey, good morning, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I have to share with you, Mark. I have been watching this show with my wife called Severed. And every time I see the name Mark, that is the lead character in that show. His name is Mark. So I think about you there, Mark. Good to see you, bud. Folks, if you have not taken a moment to go watch the show Severed, you should. It's a pretty damn good one. A little bit of a... I don't even know what word to use. PG rated anyway. Scotty Too Hottie Kunico. I got you covered, legend. Couple of dolphins for you. Super Grover. Google it. Severed. That's what it's called. Severed. Severed. You're welcome. You'll thank me later. All right, going in your pile. Not so vain. Good morning, you legend. Good to see you too, Mood Buddy. We got a couple of legendary Stevens down there in the chat. Good to see you, boys. I'll be right back. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, that is right next to your Paul Skeens. That was pre-graded. Just to let you know, Scotty. So just a heads up, buddy. You know I don't like to talk about shipping too much during my live show, but since I have you here, Scotty, I remember getting your email, and I just want to let you know the state of Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko's pile is you have your Paul Skeens that was pre-graded, because coincidentally, we just shipped you out a package, Scotty. And then, like, literally the next day, I got done pre-grading your Paul Skeens. So, that is in your pile, and that will be sent to you on your next JWV shipment, my man. There you go. That's right, Jeffro, little Steven squared. Todd Emfield. What do you mean, my friend? Okay, what's your count? What, my count? Are you talking about, are you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money? Are we talking about likes? Because if that's the case, I see 237 on my screen, good buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's refresh that shop for the very first time on this thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday morning. Kevin Curtin, yes. We found a J.J. McCarthy 1 of 1. That was pretty sick. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Jeffro, the original Saint Lunatic in the family, one of the Oest of OGs of this entire family, snagging a couple of things down from junkwaxvintage.com. Jeffro, let's get you locked in, good sir. Tops Fire. Panini Chronicles Baseball, taking spot number 27, number 27. By God, Andy Myers. Top of the morning to you, good buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, it's called Severance. Thank you, Ryan Fanger. Yes, Severance. That is it. Thank you, brother. All right, Andy Myers says, Dalen, I have a question. I just launched my new apparel business that I've been working on over a year. I wanted to ask if it's okay if I drop my website link in here for people to go check it out. Andy Myers, I sincerely appreciate you asking, brother. We actually have a specific channel in the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club on Facebook for just exactly that. We have a self-promote channel. And there's a lot of people in that channel, too. So, my advice to you, Andy Myers, and I sincerely appreciate you asking, buddy. Thank you. I have to be honest with you. I have asked other people not to do that. So as much as I love you, my brother, I will sincerely appreciate if you would use the self-promote channel over there in the Facebook group. And I cannot thank you enough for asking. I appreciate you, Andy Myers. Good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. And I am so excited for you, buddy. If you post that over there in the self-promote channel, I will click on it myself. I'll check that out. There you go, Mikey. Thank you, good sir. Todd Emfield. So if you're talking about likes, now we're at 240, my friend. You're doing a little test. Happy to help you there, Toddy. Alrighty. Jeffro, you are official, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough, Andy Myers. Roy D. Mercer. M-E-R-C-E-R. Good to see you, $1.50 Andy Myers, by God. All right, and then Jeff Rotel also taking down a 2019 Gypsy Queen pack. Let's see if we can't find some second-year Otani-san. Beautiful thing there, Jeffro. Cannot thank you enough for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. I see you, Scotty. How big of a boy are you? I reckon I'm going to come on down there. It's going to come out of your pocket or it's going to come out of your goddamn ass. How big of a boy are you? All right, legends. The very first person to purchase something from junkwaxvintage.com was early this morning, and it was our buddy Lonnie Johnson. Shout out to Lonnie. Is Lonnie here with us this morning? It does not look like it. Good morning, Derek Dilly. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, you legend. Making my morning as always. Good to see you, D. Mark, Steven, Todd Emfield, Always good to have you, gentlemen. All right, so it looks like we do not have a Lonnie, so next is going to be Super Grover. Oh, I hope so, Jeffro. I love it. So, Super Grover. We have 3 boxes of one of my favorite baseball card products ever. 2022 Garbage Pail Kids MLB collaboration. Last 3 boxes. Super Grover says, Dalen, do me a favor. What you got, buddy? Craig B., thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew. What you got there, bud? Cody says, can you give my boxes a good rub down with the Griffey Jr. for good juju? Are you talking about the spinny one? I am not going to take that off the spinny thing this morning, my friend, but I appreciate you asking. Thank you. But what I can do...
Oh, yeah!
The Macho Man has given his blessing this morning.
You know that I'm the cream of the crop. And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah!
There you go, you legend. That's right. I figured that would do you one even better. No worries, Todd. Good morning, Loma Linda. Excellent to see you, young lady. How we doing? And you are perfect timed because you get to see some 2022 Garbage Pail Kids. This is going to be a fun one. I see you, Mikey. That's right. All right. For the very first time on this thankful and very thick with 4 C's Thursday morning, you know what we must do. We shalt grippeth. And we shalt grippeth. Good luck. And good morning to Mr. James McCrow, one of our favorite Canadians. Always good to see you, buddy. How are we? I see you, sir. All right. Slice of that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. I love you guys so damn much. Guys and gals, if you were not here last night, you missed a good one. Thank you to each of you that participated last night. That was a wonderful Wednesday from start to finish. And we're going to take that energy into today. Excuse me. And now that's a knife. Buenos dias, Chito Vera. Que bueno verte, hermano. ¿Cómo está, señor? Brooke, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome. We're just going to go ahead and liberate all of these. There you go, buddy. Box numero uno. Box numero dos. And ultimo caja. Last box magic. Let's see if we can't find you another number to 50 like we did last night. Jeffro, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope it gets better very soon. Hey, that's okay, Miss Linda. No worries. Hey, thank you so much, Brooke, and welcome to the crew. Glad to have you. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, if you would like to come over here and join us on Twitch, you are more than welcome to do so. The whole fam-damly is over here waiting for you, and you might even have a free gifted subscription if you make the switch to Twitch. There is a link on my TikTok profile. It is free, it is easy, and we'd love to have you. All right, let's go. Good luck, Cody. Ooh. Right off the jump. Oh my Lanta. You win, Super Grover. How about a super short print gum wrapper, Bobby Witt Jr. rookie?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
That is a magnificent way to start our morning. Congratulations, Super Grover. I am peanut butter and jealous, my man. Wow. Would you just look at it? I know. You know it, Super Grover. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you right now, good buddy. That's a good one. Folks, we have ripped through several cases of this product. We have only found this is the third gum wrapper that we have found. Super Grover, that is magnificent, buddy. Congratulations. That one's going to go in a brand new 55er for you. And I have a hunch that one's going right into the pre-grade pile. Congratulations, Super Grover. That is sick. All right, moving on. Resurrect Ted, Juan Soto. Brutis Luis. That is correct, Jeffro. Yep. Magic Wander. Oh, no. Super Grover. You already know, my friend. You let me know if he needs to fly. There's Todd Empfield coming back and joining us on TikTok. Good to see you again. I see you, James Berkey. I see you. Good morning, James Reinhardt. Couple of legendary James down there in the chat. Good to see you, boys. That's right, Mikey. Beautiful. All right, we'll put him off to the side for now. Anthony Calamity, Anthony Rizzo, and Holland Julio Rodriguez. Beautiful. Nicely centered, too. All right, my man. Hell of a first pack there for you, Super Grover. Goodness gracious. Hey, shout out from our brother from Down Under. Good morning, Stu. Great to see you, my friend. Always nice to see our brothers from Down Under. Where are you from in Australia, if I may ask? Melbourne? Possibly. I have 832 here, Chris. All right. Second pack magic. You got some begrudged judged. Mr. Hectochromia himself, Mad Max. Anthony Rizzo. Oh, bro. Julio.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Rodriguez. Numbered to 250. Congratulations, my dear man. Sleeving that one up for you. Nice. 28 on print to 250 on the Julio Rodriguez. Rainbow. Couple of amazing boxes here for you, Super Grover. Congratulations, good buddy. I have 368 over here now, Todd Empfield. Dynamite Trout. And O'Neal Cruz. Last but not least. Excellent second pack there for you, Super Grover. I got you, buddy. Thank you, Super Grover. All right. Last pack magic and Jeff Roteau, my Saint Lunatic brother. If you would like to grab a piece of lumber, step into that batter's box, throw on a bow nut, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck, bro. Let's go. David Whitty from Alabama. Good morning, good sir. Hope you're feeling well this morning. And he opens it to another SP. How about the artist himself, Alex Pardee? Nice one. Rip and Anthony Rizzo. Blame Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. go down to home. Another Holland Julio Rodriguez. Bo Constrictor, Bo Bichette, and Juan of the Dead, Juan Soto. There you go. Brookie, yes we do. Absolutely. We have a ton of Canadians here in the JWVCC. Absolutely. And we actually cover up to $20 of your international shipping, too. Because we offer free shipping for the continental United States. We're getting close to offering free international shipping, but we're not quite there yet. So we cover up to $20 of it. My wife, Mrs. Junkwax, sends out a receipt to my Canadians. And then we work that out, and then we send out your stuff. I appreciate you asking, Brooke. Barry Dad, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. As always, ladies and gentlemen, happy Thursday morning. If you are new here this morning, if it's your very first time seeing these luscious locks, top of the morning to you. It is great to have you this morning. My name is Dalen. also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, some camaraderie, and always a whole hell of a lot of laughs. So folks, if you are new here this morning, if it's your very first time here in the family, keep in mind, every single show, we are live on 5 platforms. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and our preferred viewing experience, where the whole rest of the family is located right meow, is over here on Twitch. So there is a free link on my profile. Let me show you something. I'm happy to give you a little tutorial. That is correct, Stu. Yep. Same to Australia. Absolutely. We do ship a lot to Australia as well. So if you go to my TikTok profile, folks, you see there's a Lemon 8 link. We're going to tap that link, but don't worry, we're not going to Lemon 8. See, it pops you up a little menu. You're going to follow the link tree. Select your second option. And then on that beautiful page, shout out to Mrs. Junkwax, you're going to select your very first option, the Junkwax Vintage website. That is where you find sealed wax. That's where you find break spots, merchandise, supplies. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. And of course, my friends, keep in mind, you can select and create an account at junkwaxvintage.com for free. It costs you nothing. And that way, you're all set. So that way, when you do want to make a purchase, you don't have to wait and enter all your info. You're just good to go. Hey, Stu, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Nice to have you. I see you, James Berkey. That's right, Kyle Willard. True. I am with you, James Reinhardt. Super Grover. So, the artist card. So that is a short print. You don't catch those very often, my friend. So that is the actual artist himself, Alex Pardee, that drew all these really cool cards. So there you go, buddy. You got an SP Pardee, you got a Julio numbered to 250, and you got the Bobby Witt Jr. Super short print. That's a nice one, my friend. Again, thank you so much. Shell Cards and Joel Avery. Welcome to the family, gentlemen. Nice to have you. Okie dokie. If you folks would allow me just a moment, I'm going to put these into Super Grover's pile. And then, Jeffro, you're up, my man. And do we have... There's Lonnie Johnson. Top of the morning to you, you legend. I was actually just going to say, do we have Lonnie here with us this morning? Hey, Lonnie, is this your box of WWE that you purchased last night, good buddy? Grumpy Vet Fishing. We are sold out. I am so sorry, buddy. That was the last 3 boxes of Garbage Pail Kids that we had. Super Grover snagged them. But don't you worry. We have more coming. And Ernie, I saw you too. We do have some more 1952 Natural on the way too. But I think it's probably not going to be here till next week. I love it, Lonnie. Thank you so much, you legend. Lonnie, is that your very first purchase from the JWV website? If so, that is amazing. Folks, hold on 1 second. We got a fire alarm going off. All right. Sorry about that. We're just making food, that's all. That's right, Mikey. Correct. Nailed it. We're good. I promise we're not on fire. Oh, Lonnie. My man. Very first purchase here in the junkyard. I cannot thank you enough, Lonnie. We need to rip through some packs for our buddy Jeffro. Tell real quick, Lonnie, you gonna be here for a minute, brother? That's right, Arturo. Señor Cotto. Estás correcto. You know it, Miss Linda. All right. Thank you, Lonnie. I appreciate you, good buddy. We're going to get through this pack for our buddy Jeffro, and then you're on deck, Lonnie. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you, and I am so excited to rip into that box for you. I sincerely hope we find you some Trish Stratus, or Lita, possibly, if she's in there. Good morning, Jason Weddle. That's true, Kyle Willard. I've actually had nightmares about that before. About my house being on fire. and I have to frantically decide which cards to save and which cards not to. Yeah. Oh, my Lanta. Give me just a second, folks. Just kidding. So, a lot of you know that we're actually moving into a new place here in just a couple of weeks. That will not be an issue anymore. Thank you for bearing with me. Good morning, Brad Slater. How you doing, you legend? Always good to see you, good buddy. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. All right, Jeffro. Let's go, brother. You got it, Johnny Mesco. That's right. Chito Vera. I am pulling so much fire, it's making my fire alarm go off. Yikes. How we doing, Brad Slater? As always, legends, if it is your very first time here this morning, I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you. If you have not smacked that follow button yet, you might want to. All right. Good luck, Jeff Rotel. We start off with Brandon Crawford's brother-in-law. Not kidding. Garrett Cole. Stephen Too Hottie Piscotti for the Athletics. Just waking up, Brad Slater. Well, I am grateful that I can be a part of your wake-up this morning, my man. As I have said before, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy on this one. I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here in the front yard. Today is no different. You are damn right, Brad Slater. Better than coffee, my friend. Close one, though. Randy Bryson, good morning, you legend. Great to see you, buddy. Happy Thursday. All right, breakout Timmy Trumpet. You got some Edwin Diaz. How about a J.D. Martinez on the fortune teller? Little mini. Mike Miner. Jeffrey Springs. Matty Chapman, channeling his inner Todd Van Poppel. Jose Leclerc. Michael Kopech, rookie. Ooh. Shout out to the Netherlands and our buddy Renonker. Zandy Bogarts on the Tarot of the Diamond. I see you over there. Good to see you this morning, Mike. Sleeving that one up for you. Matty Ice. Shane Greeny. Daniel Polka. Ryan Braun. Yu Darvish for the Cubbies. Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Shout out to Fran Drescher. Bets Mike. We have a lot of Mookie bets here, my friend. But I don't sell singles. This is not one of those kind of channels. But I appreciate you being here, buddy. If you would like to follow us over there on Whatnot, we do sell singles there. Justice Sheffield. Encarnacion. Edwin. Encarnacion. For my Seattle Mariners. And last but not least, the man, the myth, the pool hose. Finishing that one off. Well, good morning, Marek, Mr. Swolinski. Good to see you. You handsome son of a gun. Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe, one of the oest of OGs of this entire family. Top of the morning to you, buddy. All right, Jeffro. Let's get into your bonus pack here, good sir. And of course, my dear friends, we're going to refresh that shop right after this rip. If you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip, feel free to do so. I am happy and humbled to rip it for you. Ken Giles. Funky Cold Molina. Jose Barrios. Back-to-back Jose's. Atreyu Abreu. Shout out to Falcor. Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers. Finishing that one off for you. Jeff Rotel. And a PSA 10 anti-theft device. There you go. I know Funky Cold Molina is one of your PCs, so I will go ahead and sleeve that one up for you, my friend. It does seem to have a very slight boo-boo bottom right corner. Only reason I point that out is I want you to know that I did not do that. All right. We are also going to sleeve up our Dutch brother. And we're not talking about the coffee. Zandy Bogarts on the Tarot of the Diamond. Beautiful. Hey, Jeffro, all thanks go to you my dear friend. I would not be able to do this without you, brother. Thank you so much for lighting up that shop this morning and giving the family some 2019 Gypsy Queen eye candy. I love ripping into Gypsy Queen. It doesn't matter what year it is. I just love them all. I'm a little partial to the GQ. I love it so much, Jeffro. Beautiful. All right, give me just a moment, my dear friends. And Jeffro, just a heads up, you have a couple little surprises in your pile, good sir. You'll see them on your next shipment. All right, Lonnie, my man. On deck, 2018 WWE. Cheers, my friends. Todd Empfield, I heart you right back, you legend. Thank you so much, buddy, for the sweet gifts over here on TikTok. Shout out to Macho Danny Savage as well. Okie dokie, folks. Let's refresh that shop real quick, and then Lonnie, you're up. You know it, Jeffro. Well, good morning, Ken Steinke. How you doing, good sir? All right, it looks like we are current up there in that shop, ladies and gentlemen. So the good news is there's no wait. If you would like to use junkwaxvintage.com, my friends, I could rip something for you right meow. A lot of times there's a queue, and you got to wait a few minutes. None of that this morning. So feel free to use that website, legends. In the meantime, Lonnie Johnson. Holy shiitake mushrooms, Todd Empfield. We are almost to 6,500 likes over here on TikTok. Damn. That is absolutely amazing, my friend, and I cannot thank you enough. That is more likes than people in the city that I grew up in. Thank you, good sir. Sounds good, Kyle Willard. Would love to discuss that today, good buddy. My pleasure. All right, do we have Lonnie? Just want to make sure you're here, Lonnie. I see you, old horseshoe Jeremy Coe. You silly goose. Mike, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I see you over there, good sir. Shout out to Elite. All right, Lonnie. Very first purchase here in the junkyard, my man. Literally cannot thank you enough, and I am uber excited to rip this for you, my man. Long time coming. Good luck, Lonnie. 2018 WWE. I gotta open these boxes like a barbarian because they don't like to open. Oh, right off the jump, Omaro. And we have an empty box there for you, Lonnie. All right, my man. Good luck. Todd Empfield. That is my count. So my count right now says 6488. 6,488. Thank you so much, Toddy. All right, we got the legend, Mr. Mauro Ranallo, who was also an announcer for Pride back in the day, if my memory serves me correctly. Natalia, the Anvil Neidhart. Paul Ellering, who we found a gold number to 10 autograph last night for Super Grover. Thank you so much, old horseshoe. Samir Singh. Titus O'Neill. Tyler Beatty, Airborne. Lita! Hell yeah! Bro, this is the card you were looking for, wasn't it? Tell me that's the card you were looking for, Lonnie Johnson. Ask and you shall receive, good buddy. I think we spoke her into existence. Beautiful! Sleeving up the Lita. There you go, good buddy. Kairi Sane, Sane, Ember Moon, kind of looking like a vampire. Curtis Axel, Charlotte Flair, Arya Daivari, Akira Tozawa, Mike Kanellis, rookie. Nia Jax, giving me the same look that Mrs. Junkwax gives me when we walk past Victoria's Secret in the mall. There you go, Lonnie. Toka and Razor. Shout out to the Secret of the Ooze. Sunil Singh. Triple H. The COO. Or is he just cool? I'll see myself out. Aw, thank you so much, Ken Steinke. That is very kind of you to say, you legend. We are always grateful to have you here, Ken. Thank you, buddy. Start the morning the right way. Hey, Riley, good morning. I like the colored message there, my friend. Beautiful. Zelina Vega. That is coincidentally the same look that Mrs. Junkwax gives me when I come home with cards. Heath Slater. Brad Slater's cousin. Thrice removed. There you go, Bradley. Sean J, good morning. Bullsy, welcome back, my man. Nice to see you. How you doing? Johnny Gargano. Wow. Commemorative Walls of Jericho medallion. Lonnie, first rip magic is real for you, my brother. That is the very first time we have found one of these, and we have ripped through quite a few of these boxes. Congratulations, buddy. I know, Bullsy, I know. Isn't that cool? Wow. And it is numbered to 99. Hard to see it, gosh dang it. There you go. 70 out of 99 for you, brother. First rip magic is real for you this morning. Lonnie, congratulations, my friend. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing, my dude. Of course, that will be top-loaded for you also. I'm just going to need a thick boy for that one. You and I both, Steve. Hey, thank you so much, Craig. I agree. And good to see you this morning, legends. All right, you got Renee Young. It's a lady. Corey Graves. Connor. Sarah Logan. Rookie. Aiden English. How about Mankind? Or Dude Love? Or Cactus Jack? All of them known as McFoley. Shout out to Noah, who got to go on a 2-hour personal car ride with Mr. Mick Foley himself. The Walls of Jericho. Dustin Rhodes, also known as Gold Dust. Dustin Campbell, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Steve, you and I both, buddy. The Undertaker, also known as Marvelous Mark Calloway. The Giant, also known as The Big Show. Gold Dust, so nice we got him twice. Kurt Angle with a goiter. How about Triple H? The Viper, Randy Orton. The world's most strongest man from right here in Austin, Texas, Mr. Mark Henry. I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. Every time I shake Mark Henry's hand, I feel like a baby. I've gotten to meet Mark on a few occasions. Hell of a human being, by the way. Unbelievably kind and gentle. You know what I mean? Like, not the guy you would think he would be. In all the best ways, of course. Shout out to Mark Henry, who also has an AM radio show with my buddy Mike Harge here in Austin. We have talked about me being a guest on that show, possibly. You might see me get to talk to Mr. Mark Henry. All right, next we have Kane, and last but not least, Lonnie Johnson. We end with the Jericho So Nice. We have seen him thrice, like the artist in the ambulance. There you go, brother. Heck of a hanger box there for you, my friend. That hanger was indeed a banger. And because I know you, PC Lita, we will go ahead and put her in a brand new 55, or excuse me, that is a 35-point Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader. For those of you that are not aware, we do make our own supplies here at Junk Wax Vintage. So you are more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and check out that website. It's up there for you. Hey, good morning, Teddy Edison. Happy Thursday, you legend. Let's get one more look at that. If you would like to screenshot that, Lonnie. Chris Jericho Commemorative Champion Medallion. Number to 99. I love it, Lonnie. Thank you, my dear friend. And I sincerely hope that that is just the first of many rips that you and I get to do together. Making my morning over there, Lonnie. Thank you, you legend. If you folks would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I'll be right back. All right, all right. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers. Baroast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love spicy water. Thank you so much, Scotty Too Hotty Kuniko. That is correct, Old Horseshoe. Yep. How did you know? Do you have cameras in my house? Because that would be super. All right, I am refreshing that shop, and hell yeah, it looks like we have a couple of purchases up there. Shout out to Jeremy Coe, also known as Old Horseshoe. Shout out to Super Grover. Cody! Bro! You are jumping right into the deep end of the pool, good man. Taking a 2024 Topps Chrome Baseball Fanatics Fest exclusive blaster. My man. Best of luck to you, buddy. So you know, in those blasters, you can find the Swingin' for the Stars super short prints. You can find Big Apple refractors. Those boxes are sweet. And I sincerely hope I find you something juicy in there, my man. Let me grab that box for you. Beautiful. And last but not least, Mr. Randy Schmidt, one of our favorite Schmidt heads in the family, taking an Easter egg 2025 Top Series 1. Hey, Randy, would you do me a solid, buddy? Pink, seafoam green, or purple? Would you choose your color for me, please? Randy Schmidt. And Old Horseshoe Jeremy Coe, I'm going to need you to do me a solid, my man. I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Would you choose a number between 1 and 11, please? 1 on the bottom, 11 on the top. Randy Schmidt takes purple. I love it. And that deserves a Minnesotan go! Ask and you shall receive, Randy Schmidt. We will bust into that in just a moment. And Old Horseshoe says number 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. Just kidding, Old Horseshoe. I am so sorry. I did not realize that you purchased the 1 of 1, my brother. Let's try that one more time. I need you to choose a number between 1 and 3. One more time, please. Different stack for the 1 of 1s. Ian, top of the morning to you, my man. Good to see you. I love it. Thank you, Old Horseshoe. All right, number 1 it is. Number 3, I mean. All righty. I got you covered, Old Horseshoe. So, Old Horseshoe, Jeremy Coe, you are first. And then Cody Super Grover, you are next. And then Randy Schmidt, you will be after Super Grover. So, folks, this is a guaranteed 1 of 1 autograph. There are 2 more of these in the shop. Good luck, my brother. And Ian Nelson, it is always a wonderful morning when I'm here ripping packs with my best friends. Damn good to see you this morning, Ian. Welcome back, brother. Hope you're having a thick with 4 C's Thursday morning. Black D. They are $46, my man, for the guaranteed 1 of 1s. Brady Lichtenberg. Quarterback, 1 of 1 autograph on the Schmeckel. There you go, good buddy. Black. Canada? Is that what you're asking? We do ship to Canada. Yes, we do. And we actually cover up to $20 of your international shipping also. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Good morning. That is a beautiful, beautiful card, my man. And probably a little short-term hold, I would assume. Let's find out together, Old Horseshoe. Let's learn together, shall we? Good morning, Ace. How are you doing on this thankful Thursday morning?
Good morning, Good morning, Dalen. I'm doing great. Thankful Thursday is off to a bright start. How are you feeling today?
I am always well, Ace. You know that. But hey, we just busted into a wild card box, and we got a Brady Lichtenberg 1-of-1 autograph. Can you tell us a little bit about Mr. Lichtenberg?
Absolutely. Brady Lichtenberg is a quarterback who played for the University of Cincinnati. He's known for his strong arm and leadership on the field. The 1-of-1 autograph card is a fantastic find, especially if he continues to develop in his career. Great pull.
Thank you so much, Ace. We appreciate you. Do you have any words of wisdom for the Junkers this morning?
Always happy to help. Here's a little wisdom for the Junkers. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So keep pushing forward and let's make today amazing.
You rock my face off, Ace. Thank you so much.
You got it, Dalen. Always here to support you and the Junkers. Let's make this Thankful Thursday one for the books.
There you go, folks. Congratulations, Jeff Rotel. Oh, wow, Steve over here just announced some news. The Boston Celtics just sold for $6.1 billion. Damn. Who just paid $6.1 bill for the Celtics? That's what I want to know. And if that guy wants to buy me lunch, that would be stellar. Old Horseshoe, Jeremy Coe, thank you as always, my man. All right. Next. I know Jeff Hansen, right? Pocket change. That's right, Kevin Ward, I know it. Damn right, James Reinhardt. All right, legends. Super Grover. My brother. Cody. You ready for this, buddy? 2024. Fanatics Fest exclusive. Good luck, my friend. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Craig, I am not asking anything for that Ken Griffey Jr., my brother, because that is not for sale. But I appreciate you asking. Thank you so much. That is part of my PC. That is a Grail card for yours truly. I've wanted that card since I was about 14 years old, and one of the members of this community was kind enough to gift that to me and made my face leak. There's been 2 times, and 2 times only, in the almost 4-year history of this channel that I have cried, and that was one of them. So shout out to Jonesy for hit me in the feels on that one. Thank you, Steve-O. You see it now. All right. 1, 2, 3, pack number 4 to the side. It is Tradicion. Good luck, Super Grover. Do we have Super Grover here in the chat? I just want to make sure before we bust into this. Okay, good. Thank you, Cody. I could not agree more, Craig. Thank you so much, my friend. And that is what this community is all about, dude. If you folks are new here, if it is your very first time tuning in, I would highly suggest that you smack that follow button. So you have stumbled across a card club. We are a tight-knit group of collectors that come together almost every single day, hitting you with a daily dose of positivity, some sweet trading cards, some camaraderie, and always a whole heck of a lot of laughs. They are typically at my expense, but I would have it no other way. So again, folks, if you are new here, my name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. If you would like to use that, there's a reason I tell you how to spell it. Over on Facebook, we have a private Facebook group. That Facebook group has a password on it. On the security questions, it will ask you what is Junkwax Vintage's real name. If you put in my real name, D-A-L-E-N, you will be admitted. If you do not, you will not. We are not trying to build a big-ass Facebook group. There is plenty of those out there. What we're trying to do is build a group of tight-knit card enthusiasts that all know about this show. So that is what that Facebook group is all about. Oh, well, happy birthday, Craig. That's awesome, buddy. Nice to have you, bud. You know it's Steve-O. Craig, I have got you covered, buddy. Check it out. I'll do you one better. So, folks, if you would like to follow us over there on Facebook, let me show you something. That right there is what you're looking for. The Junkwax Vintage Card Club. Junkwax Vintage is all one word. Card Club is appropriately spaced. Jordan Smith, good morning, you legend. So there you go, everybody. If you would like to join us over there, please feel free to do so. As always, you can also head on over to our link tree that can be found on my TikTok profile. If you go to my TikTok profile, you see the Lemon 8 link. You can tap that little bad boy, but don't worry, we are not going to lemonade. It'll pop you up a menu like there. All you got to do is select the second option, follow the link tree. Bam. And then, all those white links up there, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitch is right in the middle. If you would like to come over here and join the rest of the fam damly on Twitch, that's how you do it. And then we have YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. So you can feel free to follow us on all of those platforms, my friends. Because like Visa, I'm everywhere you want to be. I'll see myself out. Craig, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. Thank you in advance, brother. All right, Super Grover, round one. Let's do it. How about Jackson Rutledge, rookie for the Nationals? The Polar Bear. Back-to-back Mets with Brandon Nimmo. C.J. Abrams shaking those dreads. The Winner. We have seen him twice this morning. Hey, you are so welcome, Craig. Thank you, buddy. Mr. Mike Trout. Esteury Ruiz. Michael Harris for the Braves. Nice hat. Brandon Walter for the Bo Sox. DeLuca. Always a partay with Cattell. Marte. Good morning, Trigger Trevor Bostwick. Good morning, Mark Bluma. Wonderful to see you, you legends. Our family pharmacist rolling up in here this morning. Good to see you, Rob. Sonny Gray. Shout out to my St. Lunatics, Mr. Willard and Jeff Rotel. And last but not least on the Sepia Refractor. Shout out to Travis Gwine. Hey, you and I both, Craig. You and I both. You know what? I gotta grab some brand new penny sleeves, my friends. If you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Gotta smack them around a little bit. Hey, Mark Bluma, I do not believe there is a queue right now, my friend. So all that's in front of you, if you made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com right now, is that 2025 Top Series 1 Easter egg for our buddy, Mr. Randy Schmidt. And we are right in the middle of ripping a pack for Super Grover. So I'd be able to rip it for you pretty lickety-split there, good buddy. I appreciate you asking, Mark Bluma. Top of the morning to you, bro. We'll put him up there on the stand because it's purty. All right, Super Grover. Round 2. My good man. Here we go. Aw, thank you, Craig. Now you know, good buddy. Nice to have you this morning. And that goes for all of you. If you are new here this morning, my friends, thank you for being here on this Thankful Thursday. On this Thankful Thursday, I am extremely thankful for the entire Junkwax family, because I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. I give it up to this family almost every single day. I could put my goofy voice out into the ether, but it means absolutely nothing unless you're out there to receive it. So thank you for just being you. Good luck, Super Grover. Let's go. Soderstrom. Riley Greeny. Always drinking that Haterade. Josh Hader. 1/2 a Slam Diego on the refractor. The Martian. Jason Dominguez. Diaz. Arenado. As my Boston brethren would say. Bryce Harper. Shout out to the Fighting Phillies. Nolan Schanuel on the Sepia refractor. Connor Phillips. The Old Bull. Eloy Jimenez. Brandon Lau. And last but not least on the pink, Michael Garcia. Sleeving up your Sepia Schanuel. And we're going to sleeve up that Bryce Harper. Because you gotta. Okie dokie, Super Grover. We have 1 pack left, my good man.
1 down, 1 to go.
Good luck, my brother. Here we go. Come on, Big Apple, or swinging for the stars. Give us some love. Reese Lightning. The ambassador of the Quan, Stephen Kwan. Zach Wheeler for the Fighting Phillies. And last but not least, my man. Just kidding. How about an autograph? And how about for my Seattle Mariners? How about a rookie? Brian Woo! And that is a beautiful, beautiful autograph, buddy. Congratulations, Super Grover. Gotta love pack number 4s. And that is numbered to 499. And last but not least, for the Cubbies, you got some Ian Happ on the pink. Hey, thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate it, buddy. You got an autographed Ken Griffey Jr. baseball for Christmas as a kid? Well, congratulations, buddy. That's sick. We just happen to have a Ken Griffey Jr. autographed baseball right there. That one right there. That's a nice one, Super Grover. Solid on the autograph. I was just going to say, Mark, you nailed it. Yep. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Thank you, Jeffro. Thank you, James Reinhart, Corey Bader. Appreciate you, boys. I see you, Todd Empfield. Folks, I got to grab some brand new top loaders. Brand new 55ers. Vato Loco, buenos días. ¿Cómo está, señor? Qué bueno verte. Brand new 55-point top loader for our buddy Super Grover. And your Brian Wu. I am so sorry I could not find you a super short print in there, buddy. But that is a magnificent consolation. Congratulations, my brother. Hey, thank you so much, J-Rod. Hulk out. Good morning, my brother. Great to see you as always. Gabriel Bruno says, I had got Ken to sign a card of his at a card show as a kid, but then my mom threw all my cards away when I moved out. Oh, no. That is so sad, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. Ouch, kabibbles. Yikes. Well, I am so sorry that happened to you, buddy. All right. Super Grover. Thank you, my brother, for putting on a little movie this morning, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. And congratulations on that sweet little Seattle Mariners autograph. If you would like that pre-graded, my man, you know what to do. There is never any pressure to do so, but the option is always there. Hey, Randy Schmidt. Our favorite Schmidt head in the family. You're up next, good buddy. I'll be right back. All right. Danny Rendon says, think I just ripped an SSP card, not sure? Well, Danny Rendon, I would highly suggest that you post that over there in the Junkwax Vintage Family chat on Facebook. They can help you out with that. That is exactly what this community is for, good buddy. That's true, Trigger Trev. Yep, spot on. Thank you, Kevin Ward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me just a second. I'm going to refresh that shop just to make sure I'm not missing anything. And Randy Schmidt, you're up next, my brother. Cheers. Oh, that hurts my heart so much, Todd Emfield. Yikes. Top of the morning to ya. Brant, Mr. Flaherty, Mr. and Mrs. Flaherty's boy. How you doing, Brant? Welcome back, buddy. Big hugs, firm handshakes to you. Rob Richardson over here on Twitch says, Dalen, is there a way to set up an auto shipment plan on your 55-point top loaders? Those things are fire, and I'm always running out. I love it so much, Rob. We might be able to work something out like that because we have some big changes coming to the channel here very, very soon. And I think during those changes, we might be able to do something like that, all joking aside. Thank you for asking, good buddy. Brant, I am always well, my dude, especially if you see me here ripping packs with my best friends on a Thick with 4 C's Thursday morning. Appreciate you asking, buddy. Thank you, Mikey. Spot on. Okie dokie. Ooh, wow. Folks, shout out to Mr. Mark Bluma. Goodness gracious. Allow me just a second, my friends. How about an entire master box of Topps 206? That's going to be a fun one. So that is going to be our next rip right after this rip for our buddy Randy Schmidt. I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Bluma. Stoked to see what we find in that one, my friend. There are some ridiculously cool cards in that Topps 206. And I sincerely hope we find you a nice auto in there too, good buddy. I think you got a pretty damn good chance in all 4 of those boxes. And then I need to lock in a couple of break spots from our brother from across the pond, from Dublin, Ireland. Shout out to Mr. Niall Darcy, one of the oest of OGs of this family. Taking 2 break spots, number 8 in our Topps Fire and Panini Chronicles, and number 28 in our Prism Baseball. Thank you so much, Niall. Always love having you in a break with us, my brother. There you go. And then in our Panini Prism, spot number 28. Got you covered. On number 28, there you go, Niall Darcy. Thank you, my good man. Brennan over here on TikTok says, do you like Bowman Chrome or Topps Chrome better? That's a tough question, buddy. That's like asking, do I like water or oxygen better? They're both necessary. In my humble opinion. Good question. All right, Randy Schmidt. Hey, Niall. Cheers to you, my friend. It is always nice to see you this morning. Thank you for making my morning, you legend. Shout out to Niall Darcy. Mr. Flaherty, quick question, Dalen. Are jumbo/mega boxes considered hobby boxes or retail boxes? They are considered retail boxes as far as I know. If you can buy those boxes at a Walmart, at a Barnes & Noble, or at a Target, that is a retail box. Across the board. If you go into a hobby shop, they have a different license. So just to let you know, my friends, I'll give you a little insight on how that works. There are 2 separate licenses that you have if you sell sports cards, or 2 licenses that you can have. So as a big box store, you can have what's called a retail license. So you have a license to carry retail products that you usually get from an intermediary, like MJ Holdings or XL Marketing, a company like that. The other license you can have is if you're a brick and mortar hobby shop. You have what's called a hobby license. So you have a license to sell hobby products that you purchase from a distributor or directly from Topps. Does that answer your question, Mr. Flaherty? I hope so. Simple Jack, thank you for smacking the follow button. Wonderful reference. Outstanding. All right. Good luck, Randy Schmidt, and I appreciate your patience, my friend. We actually don't even need... Nope, just kidding. We do need a knife. It is absolutely my pleasure, Brent. Thank you. Shout out to the mini baseball helmet guy. Everybody knows that ice cream tastes better out of a mini baseball helmet. Science. Facts. You do get this egg, by the way, Mr. Schmidt. Coming to you, brother. Ryan Fenger, yes, sir. We did the WWE break last night, my man. Yep. And it was a good one. Congratulations to everybody that got some juice out of that one. We found an autograph number to 5, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and we found a Paul Ellering autograph number to 10. And a whole bunch of other juicy stuff. There you go, Brant. Spot on, my man. All right, Randy Schmidt, thank you, as always, my man, for snagging this down from junkwaxvintage.com. Good luck. Brooks Lee from Minnesota. Tylon. Anthony Rizzo. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Some Hoop Dreams with the Tampa Bay Rays. Masataka Yoshida. Tyrone Taylor. Shout out to Trevor Taylor. Evan Kata. Say Cheese with Minnesotans and Johan Duran, Ryan O'Hearn, Larnick, Schneider, Tariq Screwball, Barrios and Hawkinalugo, Jorge Soler, Arenado, Sweeney, Todd, Corey Lee, Ranger Suarez, Reese Hines, rookie, Hunter Green, back-to-back WKRP in Cincinnati, Mitch Keller for the Pirates, Ryan Bliss for my Seattle Mariners, 1/3 of the brothers Naylor, chucking some lumber, Corbin Carroll, your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Classy Blasi, Tariq Screwball, so nice we have seen him twice, Lucky Luciano, Dylan Cruz, rookie, Eugenio Suarez, your World Series MVP Freddie Freeman, Ryan Pepawa, the Boston Red Sox, Zach Neto, Hawkinalugo, so nice we have seen him twice as well. I love it so much, thank you, Timbo. Timbo T-Wood over here on Twitch. He says, you know, D, you pretty much are from Boston now. You got the accent down better than your NHL names. You're not wrong, good sir. Love you, Timbo. How about the most Scandinavian name in all of baseball? Playing for Team Japan, Lars Nootbaar, Whitcomb, Eloy, Willie Castro for Minnesota, Bassett, All Rise Aaron Judge, Jose Ramirez and Brent Rooker, Tyler Stevenson, Zach Wheeler, your Easter egg parallel. Shout out to my Boston brethren, Rafael Devers, Tatis, he's got the juice. Shout out to our San Diegans, David Goggins. Ooh. How about a Stars of the MLB, Ellie De La Cruz? Not too shabby. Couple more parallels. Jose Barrios. Shout out to our Canadians. And you got my Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky. Nice one. I'm going to sleeve both of those up for you, Randy. So in these tins, my friends, you get 2 of the Easter egg, or 2 of these parallels, 1 Easter egg parallel, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. There you go, Randy. Shout out to Chief Nick Casulo, our resident Rafael Devers collector here in the family. All right, finishing this one strong for you, Randy. Let's go. Ronel Blanco, Mitch Garver, Cameron Missner, JJ Bidet, Otto Lopez, Leody Tavares. Somebody bang a trash can for Trevor Taylor's Houston Astros. Always on sale. Colin Rea, Kevin Galsman, the winner, who we have seen several times this morning. And last but not least, another Bostonian, Mr. Rob Refsnyder for the Red Sox. Lujan, those two parallels. They're called holiday variations. 2 holiday variations, 1 exclusive holiday variation. Thank you for asking. Sleeving up just a couple more of these for you, Randy. You know when you find the Ellie, you gotta sleeve the Ellie. Rookie or not, gosh dang it. Mikey over here on Twitch says, I purchased a Wander Franco lot from eBay, 80 cards. Dude forgot 1 card. I didn't even know because it's not here yet. He figured out he made the mistake himself and he fully refunded for the mistake. Hey, that's just good business. Good for him. I like it. All right, sleeving up the Yoshi, and we're going to sleeve up that Dylan Cruz, just in case. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. All right, Randy Schmidt, congratulations, my brother. You got some sweet, sweet cards there, buddy. As always, I cannot thank you enough for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com and let me rip into that egg for you. Cannot hardly wait for the next one, my dude. Hey, I wish you luck, Rob Richardson. Absolutely, my man. Trevor Taylor. That's exactly right. Exactly right. All right, let me make myself a little note, and Mr. Mark Bluma, my man, you're up next with an entire box of 206. Thank you again, Randy. The amazing Randy. Cheers, everybody. Barost. Mac Contractors, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. And welcome to the crew. The King of Wishful Thinking, thank you for smacking me with the hearts. KJ Money, I see over there with the beating hearts, baby. And the Schwan. Stop looking at me, Schwan. I'll see myself out. Folks, as always, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, top of the morning to you. Great to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. Keep in mind, folks, we are live to 5 platforms every single show. You are more than welcome to come over here and follow us on Twitch. That is where the remainder of the fam family is right now. There's a free link on my profile. Hey, thank you so much, King of Wishful Thinking. I appreciate you, buddy. And you are almost at 10K followers there, bud. 5 away. Nice. Congratulations on that. That takes a minute. I see you, Danny Rendon. Thank you for getting all of my extremely obscure references. All right, Mark Bluma. My man. Best of luck to you, buddy. I sincerely hope that we find you something sweet in here. And I think we got a pretty damn good chance. Good luck, Mark. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. We'll go 1 box at a time on these. Pack number 4 to the side. It is Tradicion. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much, Atom. I agree. Hey, Ahmad. Mr. Esquire. Top of the morning to you, my man. He says, heard of you from Fresh Polls. Jesse says hi. You give that gentleman a hello right back. Shout out to Fresh Polls and Uncle Jesse, my Boston brother. So for those of you that don't know, I went to Boston and I met Jesse in person, and we did a show together. It was pretty awesome. Shout out to Uncle Jesse. All right, starting off with Evan Carter right off the jump. And I think, yep, that is a New Beginnings SP. We just got one of these back. It was a Yoshinobu Yamamoto, I think, from PSA. Sleeving that one up for you right meow. That is a wonderful card to find right off the jump, my brother. You know what we got to do? We got to put that little guy in a top loader for you. Beautiful card there, Mark Bluma. First card magic. Buenos dias, Señor Galvez. Papa Roland. ¿Cómo está, hermano? Great to see you as always, El Guapo. Hey, thank you so much, Battleworks. Top of the morning to you as well. Good to see you again. I appreciate you coming back and joining us. All right, you got Babe Ruth. On a 1909 ticket stub super short print. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Congratulations again, Mark Bluma. First two cards of the entire box. Damn. The Sultan of SWAT. The Colossus of Clout. I know, Sundown, I know. Goodness gracious. Well, congratulations, Mark Bluma. Again, 2 super short prints to get us started. I think that's a good omen. Paul Konerko. And we're into our base cards. No Sweat, Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Boba Fett. Austin Wells with his luscious lip curtain. The Hawk Andre Dawson. Sammy Sosa. Edgar Martinez for my Seattle Mariners. On Edgar Martinez Way. Colton Cowser rookie. The Iron Man. Ooh. Somebody was asking for some Mookie Betts earlier. Ask and you shall receive. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Mookie Betts. Sideshow Bob, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Sleeving up the Topps 210. Kyron Paris. Ellie De La Cruz, rookie. Base. The Mookie, so nice you got him twice. Ernie Banks. Spencer Strider. Sandy Koufax. Mr. Lee. Colt Keith, rookie for the Tigers. Jim Thome for Minnesota. And that is a broadleaf back. I'll have to double check the rarity on those. Thank you so much, WWE 7800. You nailed it. I appreciate you, brother. Sleeving that one up for you as well, Marky. Might as well just get out my mini penny sleeves here because I have a hunch we're going to need a bunch of them. Allow me just a second here, folks. All right. Just want to keep myself honest here. Yeah, broadleaf back is 1 in every 25 packs. Congratulations, buddy. That's a nice one. All right, moving on. We have a colonoscopy with our old Bartolo Colon, and that is an old mill back. Those are 1 in every 5 packs. Chris Bryant for the Rockies. Hernandez, Teoscar, Home Run Derby champ. The legend Joe Torre. Big John Kruk. Hello. Joe Adele. Francisco Alvarez, Bob Clemente, and Anthony Volpe. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Heck of a first box there, Mark Bluma. Super Grover, I do not think we have another Obsidian box, my man. I did think we got 2, though. So I'll have to double check with Mrs. Junkwax on that one to be sure. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Good morning, Rangers Blue. Mr. Kevin, good to see you. Ahmad says, I just made my first purchase from junkwaxvintage.com. Thank you, my friend. We'll get to that in just a couple of minutes here, brother. I appreciate your patience. Thank you. We do have an entire box of 206 to rip through, so it's going to be just a couple of minutes, Ahmad. Thank you for your patience, my man. Freddie Deshane, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, buddy. All right, we got Always on Sale, Chris, for the Braves. And that is a Piedmont back. That is 1 in every 1.8 packs. Jace Young for the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Senor Mendoza. That is a sweet Capro back. Those are 1 in every 3 packs. Brent Rooker, Dizzy Dean, The Mushroom, Christopher Morel, Mariano Rivera, Langoliers, Manny Machado, Herbie Hancock, and last but not least for San Diego, Big Dave Winfield. That's right, Mark Bluma. That is correct. The 1909 ticket stubs are very rare. You are spot on. I think they're printed to 15. Yep, you are absolutely right, Mark Bluma. Correct. Timbo T-Wood, if you've got to take off this morning, good buddy, have a magnificent Thursday, and I am excited to see you back here this afternoon. Let me check something real quick. Yeah. So if you folks are not aware, this afternoon, we're going to go live on Whatnot for the very first time on a Thursday. So you folks know that we started doing Whatnot on Fridays last week. My OGs also know that I get to drive down to San Antonio tomorrow and pick up my son. So I will not be doing a lunch wax, or excuse me, I will not be doing a Whatnot tomorrow. But I might be doing a lunch wax because Mrs. Junkwax might be going down there to get Sawyer. But we are going to do Whatnot today because of that. So I hope to see all of you at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time this afternoon over on Whatnot. And folks, especially if you're a basketball fan, if you collect basketball cards, you're going to want to be there because we have a ton of basketball. Luka, Giannis, Mr. Pew Pew himself, John Morant. We have got more player lots than I can even mention right now. So, join us this afternoon, my friends. You won't be sorry. All right, Mark Bluma. Second box magic, my brother. Good luck. Cody Grover, yes. I have a LaMelo Ball lot. And there's 3 Lonzos in there, too. I think it's an 18-card Ball Brothers lot. 15 LaMelos, 3 other ones. K-Swag, when does Top Series 2 come out? Good question, my brother. Good question. I'd have to double check on that one for you, K-Swag. I would hate to give you wrong information. There you go, Jeffro. Marek Swolinski, yes you can. Absolutely, and I have a hunch we're going to find one for Mr. Mark Bluma here in just a moment. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, you talking about hanging with Mr. Cooper? Of course. All right, here we go. You got the captain, Derek Jeter. And that is El Principe back. That is a 1 in every 10 packs. Great Christian Scott for the Mets. Sweet Capril. User 858-643-876-118. We are sold out of Topps 206, my friend. Sorry about that. But I appreciate you asking. Chad Payton, good morning. And folks, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, that is where you will find everything for this channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bartolo Colon, so nice. We have seen him twice. Alex Bradman. Buff Bagwell. How about Big Papa Pump? The Big Bad Booty Daddy. Ryan McMahon. Henry Davis rookie. Rock Raines. Dot Gooden. Adolis. Steve Carlton. How about the man, the myth, the Maze? Willie Mays on the Topps 210. And on your Steve Carlton, that was a Piedmont back. Christian Yelich. PCA rookie. Mike Pizza. Hideki Matsui, Chipper Jones, Sandy Koufax. And by the way, folks, shameless plug on that Chipper Jones, my OGs, you already know that we have that 10 autographed baseball that's up there at junkwaxvintage.com. To enter into that Razzie, it's just $10. Somebody is going to walk away with an almost $1,000 baseball for just $10. Possibly, I should say. And folks, we're down to the last 30 spots. Future Hall of Famer Buster Posey, Mark Teixeira, Jim Tomei, Al Kaline the Battery, and that, oh wow, snuck up on me there. That is an American Beauty back, and that is one in every 15 packs. How about a polar bear back on your Jim Tomei? Those are fairly common. Those are one in every 7 packs. Silver Slugger Luis Arias. James Reinhardt says that Top Series 2 is expected June 16th of 2025. There you go, user or K-Swag. Mickey Mantle. Chris Bryant. Schneider for the Blue Jays. Langoliers. Spencer Steer. Rodriguez for the Pirates. And Dizzy Dean, last but not least. Let's get into your pack number 4 of box number 2, Mark Bluma. Starting off with old 1/2 of Slam Diego, Manny Machado. On the Piedmont back, Roy Campanella for the Trolley Dodgers. Sweet Capro back. One moment, my friends. Hey, get down. Psst. Tina being mischievous this morning. Shut up to the kitty. Mr. Suarez for the Padres. Christian Yelich. Nolan Jones. Spencer Howard. Ask for an autograph, and you shall receive. How about the Canario in the coal mine? Alexander Canario, rookie for the Cubbies. That is an on-card rookie autograph. Sleeving that one up for you, Mr. Bluma. Stoked it is a rookie, and it's not a pitcher. That one will go in a brand new top loader for you, my dude. And just a heads up, folks, those are not Junk Wax Vintage top loaders. We don't make mini top loaders yet, but we're working on it. Thank you so much, Marek Swolinski. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank your user 858-6434-876-118. Let's put that fella up on the stand, shall we? All right, finishing strong on box number 2. Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll. Mr. Kendall for the Pirates, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Rodriguez again. Nice. All right, Mr. Bluma. Box number 3. Good luck. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Hope he's driving safe out there this morning. Rob Richardson. He says, D, I've got a pretty cool mail day headed your way with a real nice plug for that autographed baseball. Really? Well, I cannot hardly wait to open it live here, my brother. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you, buddy. Yoshi, Mr. 3D Glasses, good morning, buddy. Empty box there for you, Mark. Pack number 4 off to the side. Cheers. Barost. Excuse me. Wrong tube. Let's go. My friends, my family, on this thankful Thursday morning, as always, I think it's really important to have like a daily moment of mindfulness. And in this moment of mindfulness this morning, folks, I just want to thank each and every one of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much. I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. So please give yourselves a pat on the back for being a Gem Mint 10 human being and a loved and valued member of the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club. All right. And starting off with our shared PC, how about the Nolan Express? Beautiful, buddy. On the Piedmont back, Craig Biggio, Henry Davis, Mr. $765 million man, Juan Soto, Barry Larkin. I hope you all get that reference. Johan Duran for Minnesota, Masataka Yoshida, Nolan Jones, Guerrero Sr., Vladdy's daddy, Zach Gallen, Jason Varitek for the Bo Sox. And that is a Piedmont back on the Varitek. Tops 210, somebody bang a trash can for Trevor Taylor and Kyle Tucker. There you go, my brother. I see Danny Rendon. That is an Old Mill back on the Tops 210. They're all Old Mill backs on the Tops 210, by the way. Riley Grady, Andrew Abbott, Doc Gooden, the Commander Carlton Fisk, Abdolis standing on business, Mackenzie Gore, Steve Carlton, as my Boston brethren would say, some Bryce Harper, the Canadian sensation with the 5-head, Gary Cotta, Johnny Bench, Mr. Garcia Jr., Ty Cobb, Ozzy Albies, Doogie Howser, VD, Hank Aaron, Mr. Hicks, a little BDLC, and Yogi Berra. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Danny Rendon says, I just dislocated my shoulder trying to pat myself on the back. Thanks, Dalen. Nice, Danny. All right. Last pack magic of box number 3 for you, Mr. Bluma. And we start with Mr. Paul Konerko for the White Sox. Shout out to John McDonald. Polar Bear back. Zach in his 10-gallon hat. Old Mill back. Not too shabby. Old Mills are 1 in every 5 packs. Pobrecito Altuvito. Adley Rushman. Little Nico Horner sat in a corner trying to steal some second base. Salvi. Paul Molitor for Toronto. Austin Martin looking grimy. Teddy Baseball. And great Christian Scott, last but not least for the Mets. There you go, my man. All right, Mark Bluma.
One down, one to go.
Good luck. Of course they do, Trevor Taylor. Yep, absolutely. Every major grading company has inserts for these tobacco cards. Indeedy. All right, last box magic. User 858, that is a Kershaw. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Let's find Mr. Bluma. Something juicy. Last pack number 4 to the side. Buena suerte, my man. Good luck. Hey, thank you so much, user 858-643-487-6118. Mucho aprecio. And nice to have you this morning, buddy. Folks, if you are new here this morning, you might want to smack that follow button if you haven't already. We have stumbled across a card club here, folks. We come together almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, because I am right here in Austin, Texas, and then Tuesday through Saturday nights at 7 to 7:30 p.m. Feel free to head on over to Instagram, Junkwax Vintage, same name on every platform. No spaces, no punctuation. And on Instagram, you will see we have a schedule. That is our schedule. And if you see today at 2 p.m. for Lunch Wax, we're on Whatnot. So I hope to see you all this afternoon. And then we will be back in this capacity this evening at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Correct. All right, we have Mr. Dickey on the Piedmont back for you, good buddy. Oh, I love you. Mrs. Junkwax taking Tina to the vet. She's probably going to think she's in trouble. Oh, no. I jumped up on that thing and they took me to the vet. All right, Mickey Mantle, Mr. Double Bananas himself. That is a sweet Capril back. The Wiz, Ozzie Smith. The Ambassador of the Quan. Jaron Duran. The Man, the Myth, the Hall of Fame legend, Mr. Ichiro Suzuki. The old bull, Justin Verlander. Zach Geloff, rookie. Veritek. And Mr. Dickey, so nice you got him twice. Started with a Dickey, ended with a Dickey.
Giggity, giggity.
Nice. Pack number 2. Josh Hausman. Good morning, my brother. Great to see ya. And Mr. Hausman says, have I ever considered a card store? Almost every single day. You betcha. If I had the money to start a card shop right now, I would. Takes a lot of startup money, though, my brother. And we are just starting, basically. Even though we've been doing this for 4 years, we are slowly but surely climbing the card ladder, if that makes sense. So yes, eventually, we do plan on having a brick and mortar card shop. Just gonna be a minute, unless we find an investor. All right. Barry Larkin. Polar Bear back. Jung Hoi Lee on a Topps 210. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Ryan Fenger. Just got done watching our WWE break from last night. Those photogenic cards are magnificent, aren't they? Gotta love some photogenic WWE. Nathan Ear Ovaldi. Oh, I did not. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Love you. Rogers Hornsby for my St. Lunatics. The GOAT, Mr. Tony Gwynn. Carlos Correa, Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical. Sammy Kershaw. A Rosa Reyna. And my dear friends, you know what I need in the chat, please. There you go, Danny. Good morning, Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. Wonderful to see you this morning, my brother. I sincerely appreciate that, Super Grover. Thank you. So Super Grover says, if you do have another Obsidian football, count me in, Dalen. Believe it or not, you have the best prices on those. Thank you, brother. As always, buddy. And to the rest of the whole family, I have said it before and I will say it again. We do not have a direct relationship with Topps, like most of the breakers that you see over there on Fanatics Live or any other platform. We do not have that quite yet, but we're working our way there. So sometimes we do have to mark our products up just a little bit more than we would like, but at the end of the day, we always put it through a calculator. And when I talk to Mrs. Junkwax about our profit levels, we are always looking for how cheap can we do these products while still keeping this whole thing on the rails. So right now, we're kind of like paying our dues, so to speak, if that makes sense. So I sincerely appreciate the recognition, brother. Thank you. We try really, really hard to keep those prices as low as we possibly can. Angelo, good morning, you legend. Awesome to see you this morning, good buddy. He says, it will be costly there to make a store in Austin for sure. Yes, because real estate is stupid here, as I have shared with you. Yep, that is true, Todd M. Field, and you should see what we have here, good buddy. All right, thank you so much, Trevor Taylor. Thank you, Danny Rendon. Mr. Johnny Smoltz, who just happens to be on that 10 autograph baseball. And Wyatt Langford, rookie for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza. I see you, Mikey. Thank you so much, Super Grover. Derek Morrison, my Canadian cousin, my bearded brother, asks over here, will you be getting any Topps Tokyo series? I think so. I am 95% sure. Have to double check with Mrs. Junkwax on that. Angelo! Bro! Mi hermano. Just almost single-handedly took down my heart puff goal this morning over here on TikTok. Thank you, you big sweetie. I am leaving that goal. Excuse me. I am leaving that goal. We're not going to reset it. Thank you so much, brother. Making my morning over here, buddy. As I have said before, and I will say again, during this time on this channel, when we are paying our dues, those gifts over here on TikTok, the hype trains over on Twitch, are the real MVPs of this channel, keeping this thing on the rails. And I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for participating in those. Oh, Angelo, I will very lovingly and politely push back on that, my friend. You are the best. Happy Thursday, good buddy. All right, we got old Sweet Lou, Brock, on the Piedmont back. He's got the juice. Tatis. Shout out to Randy Schmidt, who won a Tatis autographed jersey here in the front yard. Trey Turner. Babe Ruth. So nice you have seen him twice. Hideki Matsui. Lawrence Butler. The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Shohei Ohtani. As our little buddy Noah would say. Shohei Ohtani. Woo! Shout out to one of our favorite 12-year-olds in the family. King Felix for my Seattle Mariners. Kodai Senga. Couple of heat hurlers. Finishing that one off. You know when you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. Okie dokie.
One down, one to go.
Good luck, Mark Bluma. Thank you, Todd Empfield. You are correct, my friend. All right, last pack magic for you, Mark. Colton Cowser rookie. On the sweet cap roll back. Oh, bro. If you can see the texture, that is a canvas. Those are printed to 25. They are not numbered, but they only print 25 of them. And you got one. Top loading that for you, buddy. Nice one, Mark Bluma. Thank you so much, Steve-O. On the stand he goes. Next, we have Whitey Ford, singing the blues. Shout out to Everlast. The man, the myth, the pool hose. Satchel Paige, the Satchmo. Shout out to the Orioles. Tatis, so nice you got him twice. Corbin Burnson. Silver Slugger Luis Arias. Ladies, you can stop looking. We found Mr. Right. I'll see myself out. And Jared Jones, last but not least. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Shout out to our Canadian cousin, my bearded brother, Derek Morrison. I cannot thank you enough for smacking that resub button over here on TikTok, my man. Sincerely appreciate you. Thank you, D. I think I can speak for the entire family and saying that we're all pretty grateful to have you, brother. Thank you so much. Our purveyor of smoked meats. Thank you so much, brother. Aw, thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. I do my damnedest, good sir. Alrighty. Congratulations to you, Mark Bluma. Hell of a box there, my friend. You had the Mike Trout printed to 25. You got a SP Evan Carter rookie. And you know, because it says New Beginnings on the back, you have the Canario in the Coal Mine rookie autograph. That is beautifully centered, by the way. And last but not least, the super short print 1909 ticket stub, Babe Ruth. Damn, brother. Thank you so much, Mark Bluma. It is absolutely my pleasure, my friend. I love ripping for you. Thank you. That broadleaf is a SP2, so I put that one in a top loader for you. That is 1 in every 25 packs. So there is 16 packs in a box, so that means it's like 1 in every 2 master boxes that you find a broadleaf back like that. All of these beautiful cards are going into your pile, Mr. Bluma. If you would allow me just a moment, we're going to refresh that shop. Okie dokie. I know, CJ Shermanator. We were talking about that this morning. It's crazy. The Boston Celtics just sold for $6.1 billion. Pocket change. If you're a baller like those guys. Speaking of ballers, Mr. Ryan Fanger says, Junkwax, going to buy a blaster? Do you have time? Of course. Let's do it. That will probably be our last rip of the morning. But don't you worry, my friends. We will be back here at 2 p.m. on Whatnot this afternoon, and I hope to see you. And then after that, we will be back here in this capacity tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I hope to see you back here. Mr. Derek Morrison, big hugs and firm handshakes, my brother. I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. Words do not convey how grateful I am, my man. That's right, Todd Emfield. It is almost time, my brother, but we're going to go a little bit over time today because I'm not done yet. All right, so, folks, we have Mr. Ahmad. Oh, wow. Taking down 10 1990 Looney Tunes packs. Ahmad. Just to let you know, brother, I am always welcome and always happy to send those to you sealed, but I'm even happier to rip them. So are we ripping these this morning, or am I sending them to you sealed, Ahmad? And I believe this is your very first rip here in the family. Jake Hardy, welcome to the crew, buddy. Thank you for smacking that follow button. Hey, Steve-O, if you're taking off, my man, do me a solid. Have a wonderful Thursday. And we'll see you tonight, good buddy. Next, we have Derek Morrison, my Canadian cousin, taking a 2025 Top Series 1 Easter egg. Hey, Derek. Will you do me a solid and choose a color? I'm going to let you choose your own adventure, my friend. Are we going blue, pink, or purple? Hey, what's up, Sean Baker? Top of the afternoon to you, legend. Big hugs, firm handshakes to you, good buddy. All right. Thank you, Derek Morrison. I love it. All right, we will get into that in just a moment. And then last but not least, Super Grover. How about 2022 Pro Set Metal Football? Beautiful, buddy. Looking for 5 autographs in that one. That's going to be fun. Cannot thank you enough, Super Grover. Kobe. C. Con huevo. Okie dokie. Mr. Ahmad and Dan Parsons, thank you for smacking the follow button. 1. Wow, if they're stuck together, it counts as 1 nacho. Those haven't been together for a long time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. De nada, Kobe. Dan Parsons, welcome, my man. Hey, Ahmad, are you still here, good buddy? 10 packs, oh Looney Tunes. So, folks, I'll put you down with the rest of the schedule of the show this morning. We're going to rip into these comic ball cards for our buddy Ahmad. First rip here in the family. Thank you, buddy. Next, we have Derek Morrison with his 2025 Top Series 1 Easter parallel. And then last but not least, we have 2022 Pro Set Metal Football, looking at 5 autographs for Super Grover. And then I think we have something for Ryan Fanger coming after that. That's such a bummer, MWC. I think he thought they were worth like $1 million. We really appreciate you letting us know on that, my man. Thank you. I appreciate the positivity. Hey, Rob Richardson. Much love to you, my man. If you're taking off, have a magnificent remainder of your morning. And we'll see you back here at 2 p.m. on Whatnot. Legend. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much, Brian Smith. Right back at you, good sir. Well, it looks like we lost our buddy Ahmad. That's a bummer. So, we will just put these off to the side and we will rip those for him as soon as I see him. Star-Lord, my national brother, good to see you again. Cheers, buddy. All right, Mr. Morrison, you just got upgraded. Buena suerte. Good luck. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Plug in the old telefono there. Little housekeeping. That's better. All right, good luck, D. Buenos dias, Benny Vega. Ooh, you got my Seattle Mariners on the back, you lucky ducky. And Jonah Lechaim on the front. And Derek Morrison, just a heads up, you do get the tin also. Whoever buys one of these, you do get them mailed to you. Unless you don't want it, of course. Ham West asks, what's the hits in that egg? You've seen a couple? That's a good question, my friend. We're about to find out. All right, you got Jonah Lechaim, the Miami Marlins, Mountcastle, Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Ernie Clement, Shohei Ohtani, Willie Adames, and Manny Machado. Hamilton for the Bo Sox. Always a party with Starling Marte. Ellie De La Cruz on the Future Stars. Couple of airborne Guardians. Andrew Vaughn, Singer, Mason Wynn, Rookie Cup, McCray, Andrew B. Nintendo, chucking some lumber. Christopher Dirty Sanchez, Adael Amador, Rokio, a little BDLC for the Pirates, Locklear for my Seattle Mariners. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. The fireman, Emmanuel Classe. Rooker, Schwellenbach, Riley Greene, Mitch Haniger, Willie Castro, Bassett. You got All Rise, Ramirez, and Rooker. Tyler Stevenson. Why am I saying Wheeler? Weird. Zach Wheeler. I see you, James Reinhart, my man. That's right, Danny. Thank you, Kilo Joe Montez. Christian Mena. Comics and stuff. Thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew. Will Brennan. Shout out to Trevor Brennan. I toss my keys to Lil C's. McGreevy. Blackburn. Estrada. Tyler Phillips, rookie. Who foughted? A little early for a fought joke. Sammy Kershaw. Oh, well, hello. Our very first relic out of one of these tins. Congratulations, D. Will Warren. Clear Warren rookie memorabilia for the Yankees. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. How about Bobby Witt Jr. on the Easter egg parallel? Aw, Ham West, that's kind of you to say, buddy. How about the future Hall of Famer, Mr. Mike Trout? As my Boston brethren would say. Bryce Harper. Your Easter parallels. My PC, Mr. O'Neal Cruz. And Hurston Waldrep, rookie for the Braves. Get off my jock. Peterson. The Pasquatch, Vinny Pasquantino. Ryan Van Helsley. Pedro Leon. Hey, thank you, Star-Lord. Great to see you again, my brother. Ryan Thompson. Tommy Edman, Brandon Lau, Lauder, Kellenek, Joey Ortiz, Jose Barrios, and last but not least, my brother, you got my Seattle Mariners. Nice box, Derek Morrison. Or 10, I should say. I appreciate you as always. Thank you, D. You already know I love ripping for you, buddy. That's right. Just another beautiful rip and a long line of rips between you and I, my brother. Sleeving these up for you. You know I treat your cards as if they were my own, until it comes to shipping time, of course. We're going to sleeve up the LE2 just cuz. There you go, buddy. Alrighty, we're going to sleeve up your rookie material, too. Got a little pinstripe on it. Gotta love it. Hey, you are so welcome, Derek. All thanks go to you, good sir. If you would allow me just a moment, I'll be right back. All right, back to it. Super Grover. You ready, buddy? Let's refresh that shop real quick. Make sure. So, folks, I have called last call this morning. Excellent. So we have 2 more rips after this, one for Ryan Fenger and Mark Keys. But after those rips, gentlemen, we will be done for the morning. But then I will be back at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Whatnot. And folks, we have a heck of a Whatnot show today. So I would highly suggest, if you have not already followed us over there, do so. Because we'll see you at 2, and I cannot wait to show you what we have. There's some really cool stuff in there. And also, keep in mind, my friends, fun fact, you can head over to Whatnot right now, and you can see some of the stuff that we are offering up there. And you can even pre-bid on it. I see you, Mark Keys. No worries, brother. All right, Super Grover. Let's go, bro. 2022 Leaf Metal Football. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Empty box. All right, good luck, brother. Starting off with a Tiger, Max Johnson, quarterback. And that is numbered 2 out of 15. Nice way to start. Thank you so much, Brandon Franz. I see you, Mikey. You silly goose. Phil Jurkovich. And that is numbered first on print to 3. Nice one, buddy. Beautiful. On the stand he goes. Next, Malik Cunningham. 3 quarterbacks in a row. Not too shabby there, brother. Boston Bill Cormier, good morning, you legend. Shout out to my favorite and colorful Cormiers, Julie and Bill. El Presidente Sean Hain, welcome back, my fellow Washingtonian. Malik Cunningham is 3rd on print, 225. Our first non-quarterback, Jalen Dalen Tolbert. And that one is numbered 7 out of 10. Trayvon Walker. Rookie. 22 out of 30. Ooh. Wait till you see the last card. It's a pretty one. What you talking about? Malik Willis. On the Power Surge. That's a pretty one, buddy. And that is 23 out of 40 on your Malik Willis. Beautiful, beautiful box there, Super Grover. Congratulations, my brother. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Danny Rendon. Thank you, Brian Smith. All right. So that is Randall Cunningham's son. That's so cool. He's got greatness in his blood, and that is third on print to 25. Well, congratulations, Super Grover. As always, my brother, you got yourself some beautiful, beautiful cards there, buddy. And they're going in your pile. Hey, Ahmad. Hey, no worries, brother. I assumed you got called away. Happens to the best of us. Just a heads up, folks. If you are new here to this family, let me put you down with how all this works. If you are not here, I will not rip your stuff. I will either wait until you come back, or I'll hold it for about a week, and then I'll probably send it to you sealed. So, it is all good, brother. No sweat. Mr. Fick. He says, do you have any Addison Ray rookies? I do not, my friend. Sorry about that. Don't want to waste your time. All right, going in your pile there, Super Grover. Thank you as always, Cody. And I am happy to double check if we have another box of Obsidian for you too, bud. It does not look like we have another Obsidian, but we do definitely have that one. And that one's going to be broken very soon, I hope. And another sneak peek, my friends, on the baseball front. Super excited for that one, too. Our second box of Impeccable here in the family. All right, all right. Sean Hain, that is a 1994 Flair Hot Glove, die cut in a PSA 10 slab. Ahmad says, I have to change my shipping address on my order. How do I do that? So Ahmad, I would suggest go ahead and just write a simple email to junkwaxvintage@gmail.com and give us the new address, and we'll get it fixed for you, Ahmad. Thank you for letting me know, buddy. But please, please do that. Because if you do not hit us with that new address, it will go to the one that's listed. So thank you in advance, my friend. All right. Ahmad is back, so we're going to bust into his Looney Tunes real quick. Ryan Fenger, you're on deck, and Mark Keys, you will be after that, my brother, in the hole. Oh, just kidding. Had to get that one from the back for you, Mr. Fenger. Mr. Mesco, 10 hours left in the Skeens debut patch is at 750,000. So if you folks remember, my guess was it was going to land somewhere between 900,000 and 1 million. That was my prediction. Hey, thank you so much, Sean Hain. Always good to see you, legend. El Presidente. Hey, Mark Keys, would you pick a color for me, buddy? Pink, blue, or purple? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Blue or purple? That's all we have left. No pink. Thank you so much, Ahmad. We're going to get to yours in just a moment, my brother. Just setting up our last rips of the morning. Got you covered, Mark. Thank you, buddy. All right, Ahmad. Let's go, brother. Good luck. 1990 Comic Ball. You know, I won't even say good luck because these are more just fun, right? Coach Whiteley, welcome. Thank you so much, Ryan Fenger. Kind of funny, Ahmad, I don't know if you missed it, but we had a heckler. He came in while you were away. He's like, hey. Those cards aren't worth anything. Cool, bro. Good story. High five. Have a good day. Why do people do that? Like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. I just feel sorry for whatever is going on in their life that makes them so unhappy that they're going to go into random people's TikToks and throw negativity. That's right, Ahmad. Nailed it, brother. Some keyboard warriors. Mm-hmm. All right. The old witch. Calling for a little stick magic. Wile E. Coyote. Bugs. Yosemite Sam. Yosemite so nice you got him twice. Egbert on the squeeze play. Calamity Jane on the Sylvester. Daffy Duck in his Seattle uniform, which I love so much. Thank you, Mikey. I agree. Roger that, Brandon. So really it's up to 900K. Excellent. Daffy. The Looney Tunes All-Stars. Daffy so nice you got him thrice. 4 times. A lady. The Mighty Angelo. Shout out to Angelo, our brother over here on TikTok. And ladies and gentlemen, I got to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Moonshine for smacking me with a couple of delicious chilies. Thank you to Boston Bill Cormier for smacking me with my favorite gift of all time, the Tiny Dinies. I love those little buggers. Thank you, bro. Sylvester and Daffy. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Da Bears. It's Wabbit season. The Acme Battle in Space. Talk about Space Jam. Stare down your batter with a contemptuous sneer. This is known as intimidation. Jamie Patrick, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Good morning. A tiny Yosemite Sam and Daffy. Shout out to Angelo again. Little Pew Pew Porky. Okay, Pigeon, here's the old slider. Daffy and Marvin the Martian. And we're not talking about Jason Dominguez. Welcome back, Yosemite Sam. Sylvester hanging from the lights. Porky and Charlie the dog. Yosemite Sam. Charlie the dog and Sylvester. Porky. Porky. Hold the mustard. Little my oh my. On days like this, I'd wish I'd taken up tennis. Now I wonder where in this here stadium they got my diamond. The Bear. Yosemite Sam. But not this time. I'm a-using a little Sutter fudging myself. This yet time. She's feeling just fine, Rabbit. She sends her best. And last but not least, you got your... Ooh. That's cool. How about a little Wile E. Coyote Hollow? I'm going to sleeve that one up for you, buddy. Nice one, Ahmad. Bully Dog Dad, good morning, buddy. Welcome back. All right, let's finish strong, shall we? And Ryan Fanger, you're on deck with some Upper Deck SP hockey. We are going Connor Bedard hunting. And then after that, we have our last rip of the morning, and that will be for Mr. Mark Keys, some 2025 Top Series 1. And then I'm going to go mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. And then I will see all of your shining faces at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Whatnot. And again, my friends, if you have not taken a moment to follow us over there on Whatnot, I implore you to do so. We have some seriously cool stuff going on Whatnot today, my friends. And you can see some of it right now if you head on over there. Kilo Joe asking, are there any autos in this? No. There is no autos in the Looney Tunes, my friend. That's right, Kobe. Yep. If you would like to double-check the schedule that's over there on Instagram, my brother, we do go live on Whatnot today at 2 p.m. All right, here we go, Ahmad. Last Pack's Magic, good buddy. And I cannot thank you enough for snagging these down from the website and giving us some 1990 Looney Tunes nostalgia, my brother. I love these so much. All right, you got Wile E. Coyote. Yosemite Sam. Have a shave, you French fried furball. Speaking of the furball, shout out to Charlie the dog. Little tiny Sylvester. I forget what his name was. Hop along Cassidy, Wile E. Coyote. Charlie the dog and Porky. Father knows worst with Sylvester. I know, Mikey. I am so with you. Mikey over here on Twitch, he says, legit can't believe someone thought we were opening Looney Tunes for value. What kind of clown behavior is that? Bro played himself. It's true. Wile E. Coyote. Charlie the dog and Porky. The Roadrunner. Hello there, Slappy. Charlie the dog. Remember, swing at the ball, not bite it. You are Pig's best friend, you know? Daffy. Sylvester and Little Sylvester. I said, Foghorn Leghorn. With Porky. Thank you, Brad Slater. It is just Sylvester Jr. Appreciate that, buddy. Wiley. Hold the mustard. The Fungo Explosive Bats and Dirty Baseballs. Shout out to Fungos. No, Ahmad. No, sir. He's not talking about you. Talking about the dude that was talking smack. Daffy. The Looney Tunes All-Stars. I have not, Brad Slater. The Acme Battle. Marvin the Martian. A Twisted Daffy Duck. Yosemite. Hurlin' the Heat Daffy. That's right, Ahmad. Nailed it. The Keyboard Warrior. Marvin the Martian. Daffy. Hold Your Horses with Yosemite Sam. Daffy hurling some heat in his famous screwball. Shout out to Tariq. The Squeeze Play with Daffy. Yosemite Sam and the Tasmanian Devil. Not very often you get to see Taz on here. I love it, Brad Slater. I will have to check that out, good buddy. Sylvester and Little Sylvester. And away we go. Taz. Little Sylvester. Bugs and Yosemite Sam. Twice. How about another beautiful hologram? And that is Speedy Gonzalez. Andale, andale, arriba! Sleeve that one up for you, Ahmad. Those hollows are so damn cool. Sylvester and a kangaroo. I can't remember what the kangaroo's name was. Good morning, Senor Ruiz. Buenos dias, Oscar. ¿Cómo está, Senor El Guapo? Mikey over here on Twitch says, nah, we owe Ahmad thanks. He's buying cards that are bringing us core memories from childhood. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Mikey, and I could not agree more. Much appreciated, Ahmad. Charlie the dog and Porky. Bugs. Daffy. Some more Porky. Some more Yosemite Sam and his magnificent mustache. That is a luscious lip curtain. Some trick baseballs with Wiley. Bugs and Yosemite. Yosemite. Daffy. Daffy in my Seattle's gear. Sylvester and Little Sylvester. Hippity Hopper was the kangaroo. Thank you so much, Brad Slater. And Ahmad says, thank you, guys. Appreciate ya. Porky. Yosemite. I think we're into some dupes now. I think we've seen all these before. Little Egbert, Little Sylvester. There we go. Shout out to Tweety. Shout out to Daffy. Twerkin. Some all-stars. Shout out to Angelo. Sylvester. Hippity Hoppity. Hippity Hopper. Foghorn Leghorn and Porky. Charlie the dog. The Acme baseball cannon with Wile E. Coyote. Yosemite Sam with some Ajax magnets. The Martian maggot. Shout out to Jason Dominguez. Charlie the dog and the other dogs. The Acme battle in space. Shout out to Marvin. Daffy. Bugs. Bugs so nice we got him twice in a row. Wiley. Ooh. You got the Bugs Bunny there, bud. That is the very first card of the entire set. Sleeving that one up for you, brother. When you find the number 1 Bugs, you gotta. Daffy. Sylvester. Looney Tunes All-Stars Porky Pig. Sleeving that one up for you too, buddy. Nice. We have found very few of those. Last but not least, a baseball bat. Dad Joke City, I love it. Sylvester, Little Sylvester, Porky and Charlie, Bugs, Wile E. Coyote and the Sheep. I think his name was Ralph. Charlie the Dog and Porky, and Yosemite Sam, last but not least. There you go, Mr. Barry. Some beautiful cards for you, my man. I cannot thank you enough for snagging those down from junkwaxvintage.com and taking us back to 1990, my brother. As I have said many, many times here on this channel, we call these little bad boys little tiny time machines because there are very few things that have the capacity to instantly take us back to a moment in time, like these little bad boys do. So thank you again, Ahmad. Linda, it was Ralph. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. I'm Smiley. Thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, my friend. Hey, Ahmad. Thank you, brother. All thanks go to you, my friend. And believe it or not, we are out of 1990 Looney Tunes. Took us about a week, but we sold through that entire box. Hey, thank you so much, Ahmad. Looking forward to getting that email for you, brother. And I will change that address for you. Thank you for the heads up on that, Mr. Barry Esquire. Where did I put my pad? Aha! Okie dokie. Hey, you have a great day too, Ahmad, if you're taking off today, buddy. Please be good to yourself today. Please be good to the people around you. And do your damnedest to practice that attitude of gratitude, my brother. All right, Mr. Fanger. You patient, handsome buddy. Are you ready? 2023-2024 Upper Deck SP Hockey. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we can't find you a little bodacious Bedard. Empty box, Rhino. Oh, I see a Brian Smith, right? Hey, Kilo Joe Montez. 1, 2, 3, pack number 4 to the side. 1, 2, 3, pack number 4 to the side. Kilo Joe, another OG of the family. Have a wonderful day, my dude. Thank you so much for starting the morning the right way. Mucho aprecio. And just a heads up, I am getting close to pre-grading your Tatis rookie autograph, by the way. Slowly but surely working through the backlog of pre-grades, my friends, so thank you so much for your patience on those. And some of you have pre-grade reports coming very soon, possibly today. All right, Mr. Fanger, we're going to do this in 3 rounds, my friend. Hey, thank you, Kilo Joe. Cannot thank you enough for letting me do it, buddy. I appreciate and respect your trust. All right, we got Sidney Crosby, Marchand, Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota, Devin Levi on the Rookie Authentics, Timo Meyer, Elias Peterson, Matt Boldy for Minnesota, Ty Cartier on the Rookie Authentics for my Seattle Kraken, Johnny Quick, Mikko Rantanen, Brock Nelson, Rupe Hintz. I'm just looking for some tush. Alex Touche, Matt Savoy, Rookie Authentic for the Sabres And last but not least, Mr. Condre Miller for the Rangers. Excellent first round there for you, buddy. Brad Slater, you're crushing the... Aww. That is very kind of you to say, Bradley. Thank you, brother. You know, I've been working very, very hard on these for the last couple of years. All right, let's go. Alex Tuck, thank you. I appreciate that. I like Touche better. All right, round 2. Trevor Taylor, Sidney Crosby is your GOAT. I will do my best to commit that to memory, my brother. I see you, Brad. All right, we got Dylan Larkin. Shout out to Linda, Sebastian Aho, Andrei Vasilevsky on the blue, Kevin Korshinsky from up there in the Chicago area on the Rookie Authentics. Shout out to Melody, little Melly P's PC, Mr. Hughes, Cole Caulfield, Jiraj Slavkovsky, Daniil Gushin, some new boot Gushin on the Rookie Authentics. David Perron, another shout out to Loma Linda. Mark Stone, Seth Jarvis, Noah Cates, Dylan Larkin, so nice, you got him twice on the Authentic Profiles. Travis Konechny, and JT Miller for the Canucks. Shout out to my Canucks in the family. Nice. Absolutely. Brad Slater says, Trevor Taylor. Good morning, buddy. I'm happy to relate for you, Brad Slater. You betcha. All right. Mr. Fenger, one of our marvelous Minnesotans. Thank you so much for snagging this down from the shop, buddy. Always happy to rip into some hockey. And folks, just a heads up, just a friendly reminder. That little bad boy is still up there in the shop. I cannot hardly wait to bust into our second box of EX 2000. All right, but this is the packs at hand, Mr. Fenger. Good luck. Hey, shout out to Happy Feet. I appreciate you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you. There's Trevor Taylor making the switch to TikTok. All right, last pack magic for you, Rye. Here we go, buddy. For our Dallas Stars, Jake Ottinger, Alex Ovechkin. What do they call baby goats? That's what they should call him. He's not quite the goat, but he's getting to be a baby goat. Chandler Stevenson, Yaroslav Askarov, Jordan Eberle for my Seattle Kraken. A little Gunsel for your Schnoonsel. Bowen Byram to $8.99 for Colorado. Shout out to my Colorado cousins. Kelowna Rockets fan, welcome. Thank you for smacking that follow button. That is $6.27 out of $8.99. And that one goes in a brand new Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader for you. Last but not least, you have Sam Boldich for New York, Taj Thompson, and Mikey Anderson. Last but not least, Bolduc. Thank you, Brad Slater. Samuel Bolduc on the Rookie Authentics. Well, there you go. I sincerely appreciate the assistance, Brad Slater. I need all the help I can get. Thank you, my bro. Ryan Fenger. I know, no Bedard. Gosh dang it, I'm so sorry, buddy. But I appreciate you. Thank you. We'll find him in the next one, my man. I appreciate you being a good sport. All of your rookies will be sleeved up, my dude. If you would allow me just a moment. Mr. Mark Keys, one of our fabulous Floridians. Are you ready, good buddy? Brian Smith, I think Danny's still here. Kelowna Rockets fan says, I have a big PC junk. Congratulations. That's amazing. I always love to see people who have a lot of cards. Right on, my man. Welcome to the crew. Nice to have you. All right, all right. This will be our final rip of this thankful and thick with 4 C's Thursday morning. Let's do it. Good luck, Mr. Keys. Kelowna, you would say you have about 4,300 cards? Nice. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you being here today, my friend. Welcome. And thank you for smacking that follow button. Oh, it is Angelo. We actually just found our first relic out of one of these. Shout out to Derek Morrison. Let's see if we can't find our first autograph. Hey, Super Grover, thank you for starting the morning the right way, you legend. And we will see you on Whatnot in about 2 hours or so. All right, all right. Good luck, Marky. Aw, thank you, Jeff Hansen. Shout out to the Hammer. That's right, Trevor Taylor. We got some smooth jazz. Seeing us out this morning. Some of that sensual saxophone. Shout out to Bill Clinton. All right, we got Otani-san right off the jump. A fired up David Hamilton. Marte. Ellie De La Cruz. Airborne Guardians. Andrew Vaughn. A.A. Ron Judge. Nacho. Alvarez. Lane Thomas. Jesse Tucker, thank you for smacking the follow button. Brad Slater, one of my favorite shows when I was a young man. Shout out to the dinosaurs. Not the mama. Cutter Joe. Balake. Coglia. 1/3 of the Brothers Naylor. Corbin Harrell. Classy Blossy. Tariq Screwball. Lucky Luciano. Dylan Cruz, rookie. The Old Bull. Logan Gilbert. Mr. Robleski. Oh, that's right. I forgot. That makes total sense. Thank you, Linda. Jeremy Pena. Brian, woo! To go along with that autograph we found this morning for Super Grover. Sogard, rookie. Benson. Bryce Harper. Stevenson. Wheeler. Christian Mena, rookie. Will Brennan. Shout out to Trevor Brennan. I tossed my keys to Lil C's. Michael McGreevy. Mr. Blackburn. Estrada. Tyler Phillips. Little early in the morning for a fought joke. Sammy Kershaw. Sonny Gray. DeScenzo, rookie. Oh, hell yeah. How about our very first home field advantage out of an Easter tin? Congratulations, Mark Keys.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Nice. Hold the mayo. Sleeving that one up for you, good sir. Congratulations, Mark Keys. And that is a truly magnificent way to end our morning, my man. Hell yeah. Everything happens for a reason, folks. Brand new 35-point junkwax vintage top loader. Congratulations, my man. That is sick. Hey, thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Brad Slater. I appreciate it, brother. You know I just hit that sound. Love that I could find that for you, Mark. Beautiful, buddy. All right, finishing strong. You have a Schmeckel. Greatest hits, Travis Darno. Shout out to the Atlanta Braves. Brant Herter. Please, Brant, don't hurt him. Shout out to MC Hammer. Who do you think you are? MC Hammer? A Rudy Poot, round-up gangster? How about Shota on the Rookie Cup? Corey Seager. Shout out to our not-so-sinister Daniel Gates. Our resident Corey Seager in the fan in the family. Big Ern, check the chat in Discord. I will right after the show, brother. My pleasure, Ernie. Yeah, the soundboard is only on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and Kick. Sorry about that, Brad Slater. Mike Trout. on your first Easter parallel? And how about Kai Bush, rookie for the White Sox? Shout out to Mr. John McDonald, our resident White Sox fan. My friends, my family, you know what I need in the chat, please. Randy, a Rosarena. Fiduciary responsibilities, Hunter Fiducia. Get off my jock. Peterson. The Pasquatch, Van Helsley, Leon chucking some lumber. Ryan Thompson, Tommy Edmond, Brandon Lau, Louder, Lau and Louder. Jared Kelenic still looking weird in a Braves uniform in my humble opinion. And last but not least for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. Thank you so much, Brian Smith. I appreciate you, brother. Excellent. So we got some sleevers here for you, Mr. Keys. And Mark, if you would like to pre-grade your home field advantage Kobe Mayo, you just let me know, buddy. Happy to do it for you. Because that, if it comes back a PSA 10, I think could be pretty valuable. Brad Slater coincidentally just said I would grade the Mayo. We're on the same page, brother. Get out of my head. All right, got your nice ones all sleeved up there for you, buddy. I'm going to sleeve up a couple more of them, though. Your Schmeckel Braves. Your Ellie De La Cruz Future Star. And your Dylan Cease. Or excuse me, Dylan Cruz, rookie. All right, Mr. Keys. You are squared away there, buddy. Thank you again. That is an awesome way to end the morning. Sincerely appreciate you, Bark. Thank you, bro. Kelowna says, do you sell cards? I do, but I only sell individual singles over on Whatnot. And we do that today at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, about 2 hours from right now. So typically on this channel, when you see me in this capacity, we're doing breaks, we're doing personal rips. So if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, that is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There's sealed wax up there, there's break spots up there, multiple. There's a Razzie up there for a 10 autograph baseball. It's an almost $1,000 baseball. And of course, if you have not followed us over there on Whatnot yet, I highly suggest you do so, because we have a magnificent show for you today. Truly. I cannot wait to see, or cannot wait to show you what we have. All right, Mark Keys. I'm going to put these in your pile, my dude. Mark Keys. He says, Dalen, can you send me a picture of the home field card? You will put in a grade after lunch. Sounds good, Mark. I got you covered, buddy. My pleasure. All right, folks. What a morning. I cannot thank all of you enough for hanging out with my goofy ass. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. As always, folks, if you are new here this morning, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You will find me here almost every single morning, Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here in Austin, Texas. And then we also go live in the middle of the day for some lunch wax. Today, I will see you over on Whatnot at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we will be back here in this capacity tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time after dinner. Hey, what's up, Jose? Good to see you, my man. Welcome back. So, Kelowna Rockets fan, welcome to the family, buddy. Nice to have you. I appreciate you being here. I hope to see you over there on Whatnot this afternoon, and that goes for each and every one of you. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. And before we go, folks, you know I need you to do me a favor. I need you to do me a solid today. I need you to help me out. When you go out there and in your daily business today, my friends, please be good to yourselves. When you're using that inner monologue, because we all do, say nice things to yourself. Try to pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. Sometimes you got to be your own best cheerleader, and I hope that you can do that today. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say, but Uncle Junkwax, those other human beings out there, they don't make it very easy to do that. I know. Sometimes our world, and especially our card hobby, unfortunately, can be chock full of a-holes. We don't need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. We need kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you, my friend, can be the change that you want to see in the world today. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult they might make it. And lastly, my friends, always keep in mind, try to maintain that attitude of gratitude. When you live in gratitude, it's really tough to have a hard day, in my humble opinion. So it does not matter how bad you think your life is going. It does not matter how bad you think your day is going. If you live here in North America, there is definitely a short list of things that you have to be grateful for today. Some days that list is longer than others. I'll give you that. But even on your basic days, I will help you out. You've got a roof over your head. You're not eating dirt today. You're not drinking dirt. You don't have to filter your water through silt, right? You have a card club that you enjoy. You have people in this card club that care about you. You have a healthy family. You're healthy-ish, right? You have a car that runs. So folks, whatever is on your list today, I hope you find it, and I hope you hang on to it. And make this Thursday a great one. So please be good to yourselves, please be good to the people around you, and do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude, you legends. And we will see you back here at 2 p.m. this afternoon on Whatnot. Hey, thank you so much, Kelowna Rockets fan. Sounds great, buddy. Ah, very cool, brother. Right on. He said, one thing before you go. I have an NHL fantasy league, and it was a busy day yesterday. 8 games. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I appreciate you being here this morning, Kelowna Rockets fan. Thank you so much, buddy. Welcome. Thank you so much, Mr. Ward. Keeping you on your toes there, Mikey. Thank you, Brian Smith. Thank you, Marek Swolinski. Again, brother, thank you so much, Mr. Ward. Always love having you, Kevy Kev and the Kevy Bunch. My TikTokers, hey, Linda, we love you right back. My Loma Linda. I hope you have a magnificent remainder of your morning, and I hope to see all of you back here on Whatnot at 2 p.m., about 2 hours from now, and then back here tonight after dinner. Much love and respect. Have a wonderful day, my friends. Shout out to Todd, Linda, Chris, Steve-O, Lukey, Mark, Shavita, LJ, Mr. Hofo, Happy Feet, Bill, Steven, Brandon, Ernie Larson, Brittany, Trinity, Matthew Hampton, Johnny, Kat, and all the rest of you. Have a wonderful day, my friends. That is in order. And we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Thank you again. Smoochies! I think we're alone now. Hey, Mark Bluma, I appreciate you, good buddy. As always. Thank you, Mark. Cannot wait to meet you in person someday, dude. Jeff Rotel, speaking of meeting in person. Love you, Jeffro. Always good to see you, too. Oh, yeah. Macho Danny Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Have a thankful Thursday, my dude. And we will see all of you after a couple of Red's breakfast burritos over on Whatnot. See you soon.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God.
Dumbass.
Giggity, giggity.
I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
I'm out, Craig.
Love you all so much. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Thank you again for another Thankful Thursday here in the front yard. We'll see you very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.